my friend?
Yeah. You said you gave it to your friend.
Who is my friend?
These are some of the things your position.
Okay, so let me.
You know, we'll always say.
So you know what will happen?
Yeah.
I'd like you to go to Port Harcourt Road after this interview. Talk to people. That road had been abandoned for over 30 years. Nobody could fix it, except Julius Berger. And everybody knows. So if you go to Aba and make this allegation, you probably not come back.
I'm a journalist. I just asked the question.
No. So what it is is that.
Ever get to tell him and say, Mr. President, we're sinking, we're going under.
Did you start sinking today? You didn't start sinking today.
So
you have been sinking.
So is it not worth
and
telling
living
him?
in denial.
So is it not worth telling him?
No. I mean, when we go for meetings.
Oh, living in denial. So you support the subsidy removal, right?
Of course.
You support the flotation of the Naira?
Subsidy removal was long overdue. And what was happening? What was happening is that big men like you and I, we are the ones.
Your Excellency, I'm not a big man.
You're a big man. You live in VI. For you to live in VI, you're a big man.
So,
in fact, I'm even afraid of you. When I heard that you live in VI, I said, in Lagos, I used to stay in Lekki. I couldn't afford VI.
At least you know. I don't own a
well, we have to find out whether you own. Even being a tenant, to have mind to be a tenant in VI, that means that you are such a big man.
I will tell that to you.
So, no, but the point is this.
Yes.
There are a lot of things that we should have done. My interventions in this day. I'd written extensively about this subsidy. So it was a scam. We just needed to do something
also
about
floating the Naira?
Sorry?
Also floating the Naira too?
Floating the Naira, I had also written about it. But you see, I think what happened was that the two things happened about the same time.
Which was not a good one.
But then, over time, I believe that this economy, if we keep at it, the economy would rebound. Oh, now, are you surprised that inflation at 24%? What's the interest rate?
Well, it's super high. Going up to 30%.
Yeah, no, it goes with interest rate. So if it will keep chasing you, no matter how much you rebase. So that's what it is.
But the hardship on people, the fact that the Naira is not worth anything.
Very unfortunate.
And you feel that in your state. Do you tell that to the
president?
No,
it's very unfortunate.
But see,
some of the sacrifices must be made. If you don't make them today, you make them tomorrow. Or the economy will go up in flames.
But Mr. Governor, saying it's very unfortunate does not put food on the table of a hungry person. And people will die of hunger. And people are dying.
And saying it is fortunate will also not put food on the table. So you need to do something about it. We're just talking. We need to do something about it.
So what are you doing?
So one of the things that we are doing is to ensure that we create an environment where productivity will happen. Part of the problem with the exchange rate is because we are not producing much. It's because we are not exporting anything other than oil. It's because we are importing everything from the profane to the profound. We import toothpicks. We import bottled water. Should we be doing that? So that puts a lot of pressure on the foreign exchange market. And until we reverse that, until we produce, do you know how much we spend importing food? Palm oil that Malaysians took from here in Umuahia. We are now buying from them. So these are things that need to be done.
So what are you doing as regards agriculture? If they took the palm oil out from Umuahia, and you are saying Malaysians are bringing it, but I thought you would have jumpstarted the palm oil.
Of course, we are doing that.
So how many tonnage are you producing now?
No, it's still early days.
Early days?
It's still early days.
But people are hungry.
Oh yeah, you have to. I say, so if you're asking how many tonnage, it's early days because we just came. Okay. In Okwa, we have a multinational company that is partnering with us to remove the old trees and replant them. In rubber, in cocoa, we are in rice. In fact, today we are producing rice in Owerenta. So, but it's still early days. So it's not time to blow the trumpet because we still need quite a lot of time.
Governor, make me understand this. Your IGR in a month And your federal allocation in a month is how much?
Small.
Small amount. But you're doing so many things. You want to build an airport, counterpart funding, you're producing this, you're producing that, you're clearing the debts. I mean, how are you doing it? You said it's a trade secret earlier on, but I mean, people would like to know this trade secret. Maybe other governors can,
Will you pay?
Can use it. I mean, because...
No, okay, so the first thing is prudence. Prudence. Okay, so one of the easiest things for me to do would have been to start building a new government house. It's not like it's very comfortable. But I know that if I use the money to put into dealing with maybe the road in Omoya, I will empower a whole lot of people who ordinarily didn't have access. So you have prudence, then you have economies of scale. What is most important? You need to sit down. As a student of economics, I have my priorities listed. So, and I know that if the man in Ariara market cannot get to the market, he cannot add to my GDP. So, he cannot add to my internally generated revenue. I know that if the woman in Bende cannot access her farm, then she's not going to be useful, not to her family or to the government. I know that if I am sick and I cannot get attention from the primary health care center, then I will be useless to the economy. And that's why when we came, we looked at the 948 primary health care centers in Abure. We went around. All of them were in a mess. And we said, okay.
Well, before I proceed to read the resolutions of NEC, I want to use this opportunity to reply Dr. Alex Otti, the governor of Abia State, who was on Arise television this morning to make very derogatory statements about the leadership of the party. This leadership have been very magnanimous. We have been very patient. We have expressed a lot of maturity in handling some of the rascals that we accommodated in our party. And I think it got to a fore today with that interview, and we felt that it's appropriate, most appropriate at this point in time, to respond to him so that he doesn't think that he's the only one who can be in the gutter. You will recall that not too long ago, the governor stated that if we don't relinquish the leadership of the party, that he was going to use government machinery to destroy us in the party. And I'm sure you all saw that publication. Deliberately, as leaders of the party, as matured leaders of this party, as those who believe in the growth and development of the country, and as leaders that made them, we made them, without sounding immodest, we made Governor Alex Otti, made him governor, supported him, made sacrifices to him, refused bribe, refused offers that made him governor. And so, today he was again on Arise television and deliberately tried to misinform members of the public in respect of the Supreme Court's decision. My major worry was his foul language when he said that we are masturbating. The Supreme Court have sacked us and that he's laughing at us because we are still holding on to the leadership and masturbating in the party. And I felt that is not the only one who can use gutter language. And I want to reply him as follows. Number one, Dwarfy and Lilliputian men used to be men of great ideas. It is Alex Otti that I will see, who is not only Dwarfy in appearance, but also Dwarfy in knowledge. The Supreme Court decision was clear, crystal clear, that issues of leadership are a domestic affairs of the party. It is unambiguous. It is clear. And when the Supreme Court said it's a domestic affairs of the party, what does it mean? Even a layman who didn't go to school will know that the constitution of the party will be supreme. And the constitution of the party have created organs. Who has the mandate, who has the powers to dictate the affairs of the party. And rightly so, the Supreme Court said every matter that has to do with leadership and internal affairs and the domestic affairs of the party. And the party organs spoke loud and clear.
All right, guys. I just wanted you guys to listen to this satanic statement from Julius Abure, the satanic chairman of Labour Party. I would have also said satanic Labour Party, but Peter Obi now they hold our speech, to be honest. Because Peter Obi is holding us back. We need to be honest to ourselves, because there's a way we're supposed to be addressing Labour Party at this particular time. But when you look at our principle, we are still holding back not to say it how we want to say it. For is someone who called himself an adult, let me just put it like that. You calling a sitting governor a dwarf. Just imagine that statement from satanic Abure. I decided to actually do this all over again. You know, I decided to gradually do this all over again, so that can you guys hear me? Can somebody acknowledge my my voice, please? I don't want to be talking to myself. This is a very important broadcast today. Can you guys hear me? Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you very much, Debsy. God bless you. Thank you very much, my wonderful people. Let me greet everybody before I move on. Mother of all, Mommy Diaspora, good evening to you, Mommy. Thank you very much for all that you do. We appreciate you always. Thank you for the prayer, support, encouragement, advice, all in order. Thank you, ma. Thank you, Aboazi, God bless you. Appreciate you. Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, Peggy Body, God bless you. Thank you very much, my people. Dixon Dagba, Mike Akiambare, God bless every one of you right there. Timmy DB, Vitus Okwebelen, God bless you. Discussion Channel TV, but China from my dear sister, I can see you all right there. Thank you very much. Debsy, I appreciate you once again. Good evening to every one of you. Happy Saturday to you all, or rather happy weekend to every one of you right there. Christian CXR, I can see you right there as well. Thank you very much for your time with us today. Odemas the Great, I can see you right there. Thank you very much for joining us. Good evening to you. And we have Kiss Logera here in the building. Thank you very much. Alabo, thank you very much, sir. God bless you. Thanks for joining us today. Julian Salami, where have you been? It's good to hear from you. It's been a while. Thank you very much for joining us today. And our tele person with that. I appreciate you all, my people. Peter Ife is right there with us as well. Aaron also, thank you very much for joining us. Good evening to you. Arinze, Chukuma, can see you. Thank you, blessed lady. Thank you, my people. I can see you all right there. I'm going to try my best to verbally acknowledge every one of you on the comment section right now. I got the next stars right there with us. Oyintombra, thank you very much. Good evening to you. And OSML, I can see you. Good evening to you. Then we also have Edward Aguavon with us, the Black Panther, my dear brother. I can see you right there. Thank you very much. Girl, my dear. Good evening to you, sir. Austin Prince, I can see you as well. Thank you. Then God bless you all. Everest, Thank you. In case I not mention your name, just know, say it's not intentional. Maybe it skipped me, but I want you to know that I appreciate your time with us today. Yes, about Abure calling Governor Alex Otti a dwarf. That's enough for Nigerians, you know, to boycott people like this, including normally. Peter Obi still holding me. Peter Obi being in Labour Party, not they let us talk, I suppose be, you know. But I'll just leave that one for my panelists later if they want to pass their own submission. I'd like us to move to VDM. As we speak, VDM is still held by EFCC. What's it called? GTB actually collaborated satanically with EFCC for them to arrest VDM. So a lot of videos have been flying. I tried to put out some updates earlier on this morning, and I also have other updates right now for you guys. You know, the brother, all of them went to the station to go give him food. It was denied and all that. So let's see what's going to happen on Monday. Yes, my main concern now is that Nigerians, you need to speak. Not be when it happen to you, you need to speak. You and I know Very Dark Man is not a perfect person. But you and I also know Very Dark Man is on the front line. He's the only front line. No, I can't say only, but he's the lead. Let me say leader of those speaking right now in Nigeria. Yes, I will put him before me. He's speaking truth to power. And we cannot allow him to be silenced just like this. No. Is a no. I'm going to be closing down my GTB bank account first thing on Monday morning. For those of you that send me money or that have that account at all, from on Monday, I'm closing it down in totality. Yes, there's no need to have any kind of affiliation with satanic GTB when you know that your life is not even safe around there. I did a video earlier on, which I'll be recapitulating on soon while we listen to other people here. The video that I did earlier on as well, I would like us to also recapitulate on it concerning the people that reacted earlier on. Then I'll bring up other fresh ones for you guys to listen to. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you guys. Do your part, please press on the like so that these voices today can go far. I'm also going to be posting out a link now for those of you that want to join us today so that you have the opportunity to come in now. After presenting all the video, if we have one or two persons, we just talk, then we end the show.
People will come and slap you down. Then you talk the truth again, they lock you in jail. Then when you are very strong and you talk again, they may kill you. They may even burn your house down, like they burnt my house down at home. Now, when they burn my house finish, some friends who are very Africans, know they are very afraid of life. Hey fella, yourself, don't talk truth again. You see, they come and tell you not to say the truth again. Then I tell them and say, them never hear anything at all. Then go hear pansa pansa. Pansa pansa means they will hear more and more and more until they can hear no more.
I think there's something we call good customer relationship. Is this how you prove your own good customer relationship? By holding somebody for EFCC to come and pick in your bank? Now we don't know all our enemy. GTB Bank is not the only enemy we have. This is how these banks in Nigeria has been working with EFCC, tracking people, working with terrorist gang, because these people are no longer EFCC. It's only terrorists that operate this way. Instead of you to protect your customer, rather you locked him up and send a signal to the EFCC to come and pick him. So this is how you do your customer relationship. GTB, we will use you people as an example to other banks. You people will learn from this. The only way, GTB, you can redeem yourself is to release the full video video footage how he was arrested, or else GTB, we will use it as an example to other banks. We will let you people know if you touch one of us, you touch all of us. All these Nigerian banks, we are the one paying your staff. You make millions, billions from us, and still you cannot protect us as a customer to your bank. See, we will use GTB as an scapegoat to other banks. Next time, if terrorists like all these EFCC come again, you people will say no to their demand. What is your business with EFCC? If they want to do their work, let them go into his house and pick him. See, GTB, we give you 24 hours. If you people don't release the full footage of the video, how VDM was arrested in your bank premises, see, we're like to lie. From a month ago, if you see anybody patronize GTB bank, in short, don't ever believe what you say. If you don't release it, forget it. EFCC will be the one patronizing your bank this time. We are ready for all of you.
I need people to listen to me. Hey God, hey, people they make mistakes. You make mistake, you go carry your mistake, go me VDM. God. VDM made a post complaining that GT Bank is tampering with his mother's account. He went to the bank. Before he went there, he made a post, got to the bank, filled form, and he was arrested at the bank. GT Bank, if you not recover from this mistake, according to Gege, this is financial mistake. But I go add gross for this one. This is gross financial mistake. But those of you thinking that it's actually GT Bank that arrested VDM, I don't believe it. I dey suspect somebody. Yes, I dey suspect somebody. The reason why I dey suspect this guy now because before VDM go to the bank yesterday, he made a post about this guy, NANS president. That is National Association of Nigerian Students. In the video, when VDM post, the NANS president accused Sheyi Tinubu of offering him 100 million. He also accused him of assault. Sheyi Tinubu. Oh, I need GT Bank, sin. Check out Mudani. Branch manager look and say, hey, may they deal with her, make I clear to they do. After all, me want arrest her. Now EFCC want arrest her. He probably don't tell us about moon and drum gently, you may not go cause wahala. They say me they not worry, they think and where. I'll tell you why they cover VDM face when they pick them up. I go to like VDM or hate him. I'm not in 100% support of everything he does, but to a large extent, I support the fact that he's fighting for the voiceless. Yes. Listen to me. EFCC knows say if they pick VDM with a clear face, they don't go succeed. If I thought say they succeed, casualty go happen. Yes, now you want to arrest VDM inside bank for public place. Not only 2 youths, now go see you the arrestor. The way they'll take control you, the full street go block you. They need to cover a face. As they cover a face, they carry and come out. People go assume saying either kidnappers or cut boys or there's an armed robbery. They don't whisk and come out before they go know what happen. To say they try and arrest VDM with a clear face. You know who VDM be? I don't tell several times. VDM na principality, na power I not get. Oh God. So as a day, Sheyi Tinubu, let me tell you something for this life. And this goes out to every other person in this situation. If Percy accuse you of doing a thing, instead of fighting, instead of getting violent and begin to oppress or intimidate the person, bro, is better you prove your innocence. Simple. That way you go dey more civil, you go end the public.
Oga, your advice be make sense. You know, you say you dey talk to Sheyi Tinubu. Might help you mention the name as well. Since now you mention the name, say if somebody accuse him wrongly, said on him to fight, he need to just come out in a responsible manner to prove his innocent. Okay, my question to you, Oga, what of if him not be innocent? I say they prove him. Now like this, they prove him now. If he not be innocent. Have you seen anybody that is not innocent will come out and on the TV and say, okay, ladies and gentlemen, I true say I do this thing? No. So now let somebody that is truly, organically innocent, now he go really come out to say, yes, I want to prove my innocence. So I don't know. Now you measure his name. Now make me help you measure him. How? Anyway, let's listen to this.
So I want to be very, very brief. You know, I came here today, myself and Kokopi, to give Very Dark Man food earlier on, and we asked to go back because first they say there's a standing order stating that we can't see him or give him food until Monday. But later on, Barrister Deji was able.
Okay, for those of you that doesn't know this guy speaking, Very Dark Man, younger brother, now he be this one, the same papa, the same mama.
To make some calls, and we were able to go inside and bring food to him. Now, where I'm driving at is this: everybody have been saying, come out and protest, come out and protest. Definitely, we are coming out on Monday. I'm not going to lie to you. We are coming out on Monday. I kid you not. We are coming out on Monday. And now, when we come out on Monday, I know we're going to come out in mass because Ratel no small. You believe me, Ratel no small. You understand? We talk about one of the largest fan bases for Africa as of now, so we're not small. We're coming out, me, myself, my family, I, Mark Vincent, I'm coming to GT Bank, Area 3 branch on Monday to withdraw my money, my small money I get with now. I'm going to withdraw my money. I'm going to make sure my family members withdraw their money. I'm going to make sure every Ratel withdraw their money from GTB Bank. We are not coming to fight you people, but we are coming out in mass, believe me. We are coming out in mass. We are not coming to play with you people. We are coming to do business on your ground. We are coming to take what is rightfully ours, which is our money. GT Bank, I don't price market when I don't even buy. You guys are just messed up. The guarantee, the trust, you guys don't give it to us anymore. What you guys give us is held. You guys did the same thing to me some time ago. You guys have done this to lots of people. And the best way you can actually provide solution is for you to leak delay Very Dark Man in your bank for the police to come apprehend them and beat them up. Well, GT Bank, you have done well. Now, let's play your game. We're not going to do the usual protest where able to come outside the shower because we don't already know how those things they end. In the end, now they'll come to suffer. They'll come to arrest people. Now they'll come to send people, they'll come spoil the protest for us. But we're not about that, man. We are now wise. You get, we have knowledge, which is our own power too now. We are going to come and we are going to withdraw our money. Peacefully, GT Bank, if you like, close, if you like, no close. But believe me, from Monday till the end of next week, back-to-back withdrawal. Don't worry. That's our business now. We don't come for now.
And I will support that. From on Monday, even me, myself, I'm doing that as well because today is Saturday. First thing on Monday, I did close down my GT Bank account. I don't account.
That's the best, Mr. Evans. That I was waiting for that, and that's the best so far today that I've heard. The best news so far. That's it for today. I'm so glad hearing that. And I hope
just
that
will
happen.
Long.
That will happen starting Monday.
Serious situation currently going on right now with VDM. I want you guys to understand, Nigerians, because it happens to VDM right now, some of you are paying less interest because you think, you not consign me, you not consign me. Remember that the evil that you support today will definitely come to haunt you tomorrow. Injustice is injustice anywhere. Injustice is injustice anywhere. I want to quickly send this message to GT Bank, Guarantee Trust Bank. In fact, I've been managing you guys now. I have an account with you guys now for more than a decade. Yes, I've decided first thing on Monday morning, I'm going to close down my account. Move all my money out of your useless account or bank. because you set Very Dark Man up. You are part of the people that made that call, allegedly, to inform the EFCC or whatever satanic EFCC that Very Dark Man was right there at your branch. So because of that, I'm going to urge all Nigerians, stay away from GT Bank at this particular moment. Listen, guys, we can't continue to be docile at all time. Something is happening to Very Dark Man, and some of you are celebrating. I don't understand how you choose to join the congregation that embraces their oppressors. It's baffling. It's really, really baffling. Everybody that have account with GT Bank need to close their account down permanently. Close it down now with immediate velocity, because we don't need to bank with them anymore. They are betrayers. In case you're not aware, we all are be praying that we need more Very Dark Man in Nigeria so that we can continue to speak truth to power. But the reason why some of you are hating him right now is still questionable. Of course it's questionable. It's sad seeing videos on social media, some people speaking against this man like how? Like for real? I like us to listen to other people.
See the way the president of Burkina Faso, they fight for the people now. Everybody around the world, they support the man. Even us too, we carry the matter out of our head. They go, they support them. Very good. Now the same thing VDM they do. I don't notice this thing. We sabi do this hypocrisy where Shebi when you reach the Burkina Faso matter now, we even they go support them. You reach VDM matter. I don't understand. What is the difference between what the president of that country is doing and what VDM is doing? VDM has even done a lot for us, like something that we not even expect. Why can one person be doing all these things and at the same time be suffering for the country? My problem now is whatever they did is not an arrest. That is called broad daylight kidnapping. Because VDM is not someone that you will say you want to arrest him or you ask him, you invite him over, he's going to run away. You people should free the guy. Free VDM. If you want to sue him, you sue him. If you want to arrest him, go through the right process. Me, I don't know how the law works. I don't know how all these things work. But what I saw is not looking normal. Do you understand? It's looking like as if, okay, if we don't get him now, there's no way we can get him. And besides, how did people know that he was going to be there? Like, I don't understand. We don't know who is responsible for this whole thing that is happening. We're not fighting anybody. We're not here to protest or do anything. All we're just asking is free the guy, do this thing legally, like do it the right way, please. Like, is it that we don't have freedom of speech in this country again? I don't understand.
We don't get at all. We not get. More people reacted. Let me quickly take this one.
I'm going to say something now. They hear now say Kokopi, then go EFCC office, say then go carry food, give Very Dark Man. EFCC office I said they don't give standing order. Say then give standing order. Say make nobody see Very Dark Man, make nobody visit them, make nobody bring food for them. Say now them EFCC, now them want give them food, now them go give them water, now them go give them everything they need. You understand? See EFCC make a tell on something. If I release Very Dark Man, if I release a letter, even if I release them on Monday, you understand? Nothing do them. When I release them after 2 weeks, nothing do them. After 1 month, see Very Dark Man fall sick. After 3 months, see Very Dark Man fall sick. Anything like serious sickness, so they say the thing taking life or buying life. You understand? He day on a hand, you understand? You know, so these government officials and the wicked, and some people put something for person body or put something for person food, they say you know go work immediately. Later, the thing go come good. If anything do and later on, even if it not be 3 months, anytime this year, it can't be like second day sick, something doing body, something disorganizing body, you understand? No, I heard the day, you understand? So all these things when they do now, it don't make sense.
Standing order. So standing order day that may nobody see him for today. Even food. May nobody can't give him food. Say them they'll give him food. So give him food.
Wait, say they'll give him food. Now they won't give him food.
Say man, we know about food. Say them in the chop for them. We don't worry about food.
Now they won't give him food.
Now then, now who else will give them food?
Shey una see you say when I talk, see they plan to do what they want to do.
When I don't hear and they talk say make nobody give them food, make nobody visit and say that then go feed them. EFCC, if anything happen to Very Dark Man, even if no be today, no be tomorrow, like 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, in day, one of his body system, in kidney begin shake, in liver begin do, in eye begin do like say one come out, in nose begin do like say they swell up, you understand, organ on a hand the day. If anything do after 3 months, in leg begin vibrate, in hand begin do like saying get Parkinson, organ on a course, you understand. And when I don't do such way they say, then they call them after effect of how many months you want to take, you understand? On be wicked people. Now see the person they treat like this, the person they treat like this. No be saying that he thief Nigerian money. He never follow, he never do politics before. He never follow embezzle Nigerian money before. Even when Yaya Bello come EFCC office, EFCC then they take selfie with a like a footballer, like saying a Vito Sime come there, then one snap it up. Like saying a Davido come there, come perform. You understand? They snap picture with Yaya Bello where thief Kogi state money destroy the whole state. You understand? The real criminals and I don't go catch them. Ordinary person, ordinary VDM. To me VDM now just ordinary. Who is VDM? Who be VDM? VDM has no level. Like now just ordinary. I want to say monkey. Make it not be like that. They insult me. You understand? VDM now just common person. You understand? So na hold them. See the kind of energy on the use for them. When I go see the real criminals now, they go come in our office. When I go take selfie, do assurance. thunder fire all of them. But when they say they treat common man, say when they say they treat a common Nigeria. Tomorrow now one person will tell me say to me when I coming back to Nigeria, when we will visit your family. See, if anybody, if be my friend or my family member, you mistakenly ask me to me when I coming to Nigeria, thunder, send that thunder, Jesus. Your Holy Ghost thunder, send down thunder again to fire he goat. Anybody will ask me to me when I come into Nigeria, go. Thunder go fire you. Honestly, they're not swear for Nigeria. See, if you still inside Nigeria, they say Nigeria go better. I dedicate this song to you so that you go get sense. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Talo dabure, talo dabu dabu, talo dabure o. Emi oloshi alagbara laye. Talo dabure Oluwa. Talo dabure, talo dabu dabu, talo dabure o. Ewe. Emi oloshi alagbara laye. Talo dabure Oluwa. Useless country. Make on a free VDM. No, no gonna problem.
Very Dark Man's lawyer has released an official statement on how Very Dark Man was arrested and why he was arrested. It was not GT Bank, but GT Bank played a major role in Very Dark Man's arrest. Anyway, let me explain, or will I say, let me summarize the statements. According to the statement released by Very Dark Man's lawyer, Deji Adeyanju, it was said that on the 2nd of May 2025, Very Dark Man and his mom and his friend CPAC, they went to GT Bank to lay a complaint or to find out why GT Bank was deducting money from his mother's account, which you already know the situation. So on getting to GT Bank were doing everything possible or behaving as if they were helping Very Dark Man. So as Very Dark Man and his friend and his mom, they finished in the bank and wanted to leave the bank, they wanted to exit. That is when Very Dark Man got stuck in the security door. So it was alleged that GT Bank off the security door to get Very Dark Man stuck in the security door so that the EFCC they might have called earlier can arrive. So 5 minutes to 10 minutes later, men in black uniform arrived at GT Bank. Miraculously, the door opened and they immediately covered Very Dark Man's face and his friend and started beating them up. They did not tell them anything. They just carried them away in front of Very Dark Man's mom. Her mom was crying, doing everything to stop them, but they could not. In fact, it was also alleged that they somehow pushed Very Dark Man's mom, causing her a little injury. As of the time of releasing the statement, according to the statement released by Very Dark Man's lawyer, Very Dark Man's mom is nowhere to be found or her current location is not known yet. So Very Dark Man was taken away, where it was later discovered that it was now EFCC. They took Very Dark Man to the EFCC Abuja. So that is when Very Dark Man's lawyer sent some representative to the EFCC. Upon getting there, they tried to get access to Very Dark Man, but they said, according to the EFCC officials, they said that Very Dark Man refused to come out. But then they gained access to his friend, which is CPAC. It was CPAC that narrated all the issue to them. But then CPAC already sustained a lot of injury. So the EFCC claimed that they have arrest warrants signed by a magistrate court to arrest Very Dark Man. What was Very Dark Man's offense? So Very Dark Man was arrested for cyber talking. So the lawyers asked that what is the offense of his friend CPAC they arrested along with him. So the EFCC could not say why or reason they arrested his friend. Anyway, his friend was released, but the EFCC refused to release Very Dark Man, meaning that Very Dark Man is still with the EFCC as of this moment. In fact, hear what Very Dark Man's brother have to say.
GT Bank, I'm so disappointed because you played a role in the kidnapping of my brother today. You played a very, very, very important role because from the moment Very Dark Man got to the bank, you gave the information out that Very Dark Man was in the bank. You the same bank. You the same bank we say you come on money from my mother account. They try me, they find we rectify and peacefully. We no fight now. We came to the bank. Only for you people claiming to be helping us, you went ahead and did your communication with whosoever you did your communication with. And after that, when VDM was done and about to leave your bank, you locked him in your door. When I mean door, now know that door, if you enter bank, you press your green button, where you go open, where you go enter. As soon as they come outside, they lock him inside that place for 5 to 10 minutes. First off, he's not a criminal. He no get anything we don't do now. Only for una to come there, cover him face like thief. Cover him face. Come beat him, carry him, go. You beat him, beat the guy. It's my mama. Like, I don't understand. Waiting on our agenda.
So, as many Nigerians are still waiting for GT Bank to release their own official statement or maybe to clarify what really happened. But then, a lot of Nigerians are currently withdrawing their money from GT Bank. In fact, people are currently boycotting GT Bank, stating that GT Bank is done for Nigerians. Because if not, why will you hand over your customer that came to make a complaint to the authority for no reason? I don't understand. But the question right now is that, will GT Bank ever survive this in Nigeria? That is a bigger question to ask. Bigger names in Nigeria are not left behind. A lot of people are currently saying that. In fact, those that don't have account with GT Bank are saying that thank God they don't have account with GT Bank. Those that don't have share with GT Bank are also saying that thank God they don't have share with GT Bank. People like Delefaro Timi say that Akukuma no get any share in any Nigerian bank. Meaning say it don't really cast for GT Bank. In case you're wondering that which of the GT Bank in Abuja did this incident happen in, this incident happened at Area 3 GT Bank. That GT Bank at Area 3. Yes, exactly this one. That is where the whole incident happened. In case you want to go and make inquiry there and know why they did that, you know where to go. GT Bank Area 3 Abuja. Now, one thing you need to understand about this whole issue is that you might not like Very Dark Man or whatever issue you have. It's not about Very Dark Man. It's about the system. If it can happen to Very Dark Man, that is a public figure that people take their problem to, what is the hope of you? Now, imagine waking up in the morning and GT Bank or any bank calls you that somebody used your NIN to borrow money from them, and all your hard work, all your earnings, the bank will be taking it every month. How will you feel? Who will you run to for help? And now, trying to sort the issue, the authority comes there to arrest you. Remember, before now, Very Dark Man has been talking about the EFCC and their illegal practice and all that. Anyway, it's not only Very Dark Man. People like me, we've been calling out the EFCC on their illegal activity. The question is that who else would the EFCC go after? If they can go after the major ones that you carry your problem to, who else would they go for? This is time that everybody needs to speak out, because refusing to speak out is making yourself vulnerable to the same situation that Very Dark Man is today. It can happen to you. Your bank can deduct your money and there's nothing you can do. Meaning that the EFCC or the authority or the security agencies can arrest you for cyber talking, even though maybe you are not cyber talking, or maybe you are just speaking out for their illegal activities. You are just speaking out in defense of people. So this is Nigeria. Injustice to one is injustice to all, because it might be happening to VDM today. Who is next? That is the question. Anyway, let me leave it here before I cross the line. Tell me what you think in the comment section. But before you do, please do not forget to
enjoy your weekend.
You see, this is my GTB card. I will destroy it. I don't usually put mouth in anything that is not tech related, but this one is very important. It is only in Nigeria or Africa at large that people who say the truth, the good ones, are seen as the bad people, because they refuse to associate with the bad ones. They distinguish themselves from the majority, which is the bad ones. You will be hurt for saying the truth in Nigeria or Africa at large. If you are still banking with GTB, you are an enemy of the masses, because I can't keep banking with the bank that is not in support of the one who always speaks for the masses. What VDM's parents are doing, no any parent can do it in Nigeria. What his mom and dad are doing, nobody can do it. Because whose parent can afford to be seeing his child in problem on a daily basis? I do just take content, and sometimes my dad used to call me that, of this video that you posted, hope there is no any implication, and I will tell him no. Imagine, and his parents like are looking at him inside problem every day. If you are still banking with GTB, I think you are an enemy of the masses. Free VDM. Peace out.
All right, guys, that's all I have for you guys today. I'm very pleased that a lot of people are responding already by closing down their account with GTB. We need to use one of these people to learn, you know, or rather, for example, for other banks to learn that no, you can't do this to any citizen. Yes, let it be the start, the first time Nigerians close down a bank, and that bank don't get ahead again. Let it be the first time. No, the other thing say VDM are just ordinary name. This one thing these people don't understand. This one thing they are not getting. VDM is not just ordinary name. He's a powerful man, powerful name. Now go hear him. No, not worry. For the past 24 hours now, money we don't come off for GT Bank now go don't pass 10 billion naira. Do you know how many people that have money there? Do you know how many people that have transferred their money out? On Monday, they will now officially close the bank. Do you know how many? How many Nigerians have taken actions already? Yes. Although Now somebody there behind all these things. But you will allow yourself to be used for things like this. You will collect. Now say they be so, right? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. Please, if you can, bombard the comment section, by saying free very dark man, or rather free VDM. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate you all. I would like to quickly acknowledge those of you that have already super chatted this channel. I'm very, very grateful. Okay, only one person. Thank you very much, sir. Once again, God bless you. I'm very, very grateful. I don't know if anybody want to call in now, because I'm just going to give opportunity for my big brother to speak, Mr. Jonathan. If you want to call in, I'll just wait for 10 seconds for you to call in. If not, I'll move straight to the panel. Thank you very much, guys. Just press on the like, help us to share. It's very, very important you do this for us. I don't know why it's difficult for you guys to press like. Sometimes, people will put themselves out there fighting for everybody for the beneficial, how the country can be beneficial to all of us. We'll still be beg, say press like. It's just that VDM now, some people coming out to insult VDM or celebrate that he's been arrested. I don't understand how people embrace their cage. You have been caged since your mama carry you for 9 months. It can't born you inside Nigeria. Immediately you step your foot into this country. Now that day your cage, they lock the padlock, they throw the keys at river. Now you still there. So when somebody make an attempt to speak for you, you fight back. You fight the person back. Say, no, I'm not saying you may fight for me. Make a day inside this cage. In fact, I'm used to the cage already. What a shame. What a shame. Anyway, thank you very much, Mr. Tony Africa. Please talk to us. Good evening to you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Tony. Thank you, sir. Talk to us.
Thank you. I will listen to you every day. I'm just back from work now, and then I try to listen back, and then I hear your submission. About one of your presentations about Abure. I don't want to say that of our all the same, no difference. We can see what happened to the LP, senators, and all the rest. So apart from Governor Otti, who is doing his best, it's okay. There are some other governors that also do something also, despite the party, their political parties. So, but anyway, I think that the problem is Governor Otti here, because he was the one that sparked off the problem by calling this book that they are masturbating. You know what I'm saying? People, that guy lacks respect for the chairman of that party. Abure is the chairman of that party, and they don't know the carry last. All of them are corrupt in that country. So we already know that there's no system of grant to make any good thing out of whatever is going on in Nigeria. Yes. Look at situation and everything. So, but in the midst of all this, Abure is the chairman, and then I don't know the carry last. So he could make the abuse back. They cannot come to that party to come and look for a way to contest. At the end of the day, they try to hijack that party like they are doing. That's what I'm saying, sir.
Okay.
That's why I take another one.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Oga Tony Africa.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
I thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Mommy D, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Okay, I would like to take another call quickly. Mother Deborah, I saw your missed call, which you can quickly call back again now. Because once we start talking, I might not have time for the phone. To be honest, it's not easy to multitask here. Sometimes people looking from distance think that it's easy. It's not easy. Mother Deborah, it's good to have you on the show, man. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you, ma'am. Please talk to us. Good. Yes, we can. Good evening to you once again.
Yeah, just a quick one. Good evening to everyone, our viewers and commenters all over the world. You are welcome to today's program. Just a quick one.
Okay.
I want to start by saying that I'm really impressed about the social media warriors, the campaign against releasing Very Dark Man. I think they are putting pressure on the bank and on the system, which is very good. That is the reason why they want to do everything to shut down social media, because that's an area that they cannot control. If they have their way, control social media so people will not be able to air their opinions. I'm very sure that they will do it. But this is the only avenue that Nigerians have to air their opinions. And I think I'm liking the fact that there's a lot of pressure. I think they wanted to see the reaction of people. In my own opinion, they tried that to see, let's test them and see what the reaction will be. And I'm glad that they are getting the pressure, and the bank is going to be hit so badly. And I mean, I'm likening it. If this is how they treat all those celebrities that don't care about Nigeria, you know, if they unfollow them in a mass like that or put pressure on them, we're going to be seeing some changes. So I really hope that the pressure will continue. I don't have an account with GTV. I would have done the same thing, close my account down, because they are, how will I even put it? They are complete in what's happened. You know, I have one question for the EFCC or DSS, whichever people that came to arrest him. I can guarantee you that if it is kidnappers that came to the bank or Fulani herdsmen that came to operate in that bank, they will not even have the courage to arrest them the way they came for VDM quickly. Sometimes we hear that armed robbers will come to a bank. It will even take hours before you see the security, the police coming to take care, to calm the situation. But you see, when it comes to oppressing citizens, they are very swift to act, just like Dito Nnamdi Kanu. But when it comes to these kidnappers that are showcasing their money even on social media, or if it's even Fulani herdsmen that came to that bank, I'm telling you, they will all run away. They will not even see any security that will come there. So it's a shame that they only have power in intimidating citizens, shutting down people who criticize the government. That's their main target. But I'm happy that people are fighting back in their own way. I mean, I'm really impressed about the pressure that they are putting on them.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Not just be getting away with what they are doing. Abure, you know, right from day one, I've always known that Abure is not a good leader. He has not, in fact, he's part of the people that made Peter lose that last election. Because the way Abure is behaving, it just shows that he might have been the part of the people that sabotaged that 2023 election. So that man has proven himself not to be a good leader. It seems as if he's even on the side of the APC government. It's just a shame. That's all I have.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
So much, Mr. Elvis.
God bless you, ma'am. Thank you, Mother Deborah. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Okay, Mother Deborah, we are very grateful for putting your voice into our broadcast almost every day. We really do appreciate you alongside others. Thank you so much, my people, for your time with us right there. I'm happy that I have two panelists to go with. So I'm going to start with Mr. Jonathan. You know, the first two that came in now, I'm going to give them 20 minutes. Another person that come in now, you will get 5 minutes so that we can round up. 5. Anybody that comes in now, I don't like when people come in, you start arguing with me, please do this. I don't like it. People that is here now will get 20 minutes, 40 minutes for both of them to talk. Anybody that will join now, you're only going to have 5 minutes. And the people, our spectators, people listening to us now will be our witness for that. Thank you very much, my people. Press on the like and help us to share. I'll start with Mr. Jonathan. Mr. Jonathan, thank you very much, sir, for joining us. As usual, good evening to you. Please talk to us. You have 20 minutes.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. Thank you very much. I hope you're enjoying
Please, if you don't mind, Niger Watch, sorry to intervene. Jonathan, since now they run the show now, if you don't mind, maybe if you go like 10, you tire, then I go
Okay.
carry 10,
All
then
right.
we go the pass
Okay. That
30.
will be fine. That will be fine. I'll do that. Yeah. Thank
Okay,
you.
okay, exactly. Okay, more than two run 40 minutes within yourselves. Okay, good.
Okay.
Thank
That's
you.
good.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. I greet you once again. Happy weekend. God bless you once again for the good work you are doing. Dr. CM, I greet you. Welcome. God bless you. And Mommy Diaspora, I greet you once again. God bless you greatly. All the commenters and all the callers, God bless you all greatly. I greet you all. Welcome. You see, a few things to say, and thank you for the time. And I just want to say today that I have some few things to say. First of all, let me start with this. I said it yesterday. Our talking is not a waste of time. I'm not here to waste my time. In fact, if for me, if you know my schedule as a person, you will even say how come that you even have this space to even be here on a daily basis. But thanks to God. So our talking is not a waste of time.
I believe I'm number one person that know your schedule, and you are always here upon your tight schedule.
Yeah. So when we are here, it's not a waste of time at all. At all. This is our own quota that we are contributing. And it is working. If anybody tells me, see, on this platform, few weeks ago, last week, probably less than 2 weeks, I started challenging the Nigerian media. And I know, I am so convinced in my spirit, even physically, beyond any reasonable doubt, they are listening to Niger Watch. They enjoy it. They listen to it so much. And there are proofs. I started talking on this platform that Nigerian media, don't stay inside your studio there. You are doing nothing. You are not a journalist. Start getting yourself out. Go and do documentaries. Bring it to us. Don't just sit down there and bring people. I've been seeing it now. Rufai is going out. You need to do more of that. Challenge these governors. Don't stay inside your studio and be talking there, bringing people that they will come there and be lying to us. Some of them don't even have the intellect to even argue or put out an articulate position. It is all psychophancy, lies, and lies. Go out there and bring stories that they cannot contradict. Go to all these states. Tell them that you want to go to their teaching hospital. You want them to give you access to their teaching hospital. Tell them that you want them to give access to the agencies. You want to go there. If they refuse, come online and tell us that you attempted or you approached the governor that you want to visit the state teaching hospitals, but they decline. What Rufai did yesterday. So when the governor is not talking, people cannot come and refute it and say what the governor was saying was not true. The government house, they took us there and we saw it. They should be doing more of that. I just want to say that. So our talking is not a waste of time here. It's working. But as important as the interview with Governor Alex Otti, as important as that interview is, and to make comment on it, I think the VDM issue is for me, I think is the highlight. I'll come to Governor Otti and Abure later on. I want to talk on this VDM matter. In Nigeria, Nigerians should know this. If they don't know before, this should be an eye-opener. Your power is your vote, number one. Your power is your voice, number two. And your power is your money, number three. You see the first two, government has a way of dealing with it and changing you and oppressing you on your votes and your voice to suppress it. You see your money, just the way they have serious challenge, the crooked Nigerian politicians and government, the way they have problem dealing with social media, that is exactly the same way have been issue. It's just that Nigerians don't know, but I believe this will be an eye-opener, and this is the appropriate time to talk about it. That was the reason why I said The best news today so far for me is the fact that people are now saying they are going to GTB to withdraw their money. At the minimum, that's what you should do. Take all your money out. And if you want to go the extra mile, shut down the account as well. On top of that, Nigeria, because this one, nobody is going to come and arrest you that you are spoken. Nobody is going to do anything to you. That is, you know, the same way with social media. They can't do anything. There is little they can do, especially with people. You see, the power that the diaspora hold on social media, you have the same power with your money in Nigeria. You can choose where you want to spend your money, where you want to go with your money, even if it is 100 naira. It is your power. You have it. It is your money. And I will go the extra mile. If you are not a coward, if truly you are afraid, you don't want to speak, even women, mothers that are telling their children, don't talk, don't do this, I don't want to lose you now, all those stories, blah, blah, blah. But you know that the problem in Nigeria is affecting every one of us. Here is what you can do. See, tomorrow, if you have shares in GTB, sell your shares tomorrow. I mean on Monday. That one, I tell you for free. Before the end, by Friday, GTB will be near bankruptcy. I'm telling you this is for free. You don't know. Nobody is going to arrest you. Go to Monday morning, call your broker, walk into your bank and say, if you have 100 shares of GTB, if you have 5,000, 10,000 shares of GTB, put sell order on the damn thing. Start selling it. By the end of business on Monday, Tuesday, their stock price has crashed by 25-30%. And by Friday, their stock price have crashed by about 70%. They will be near bankruptcy. Nobody is going to come and arrest you. If you know that Nigeria, you are facing problem in Nigeria today, this is how to deal with them if you don't know. And if you say the ordinary Nigerian, yes, Nigerians do have. I know what I'm talking about. They have shares here and there. That's how to deal with them. Go after their bottom line because they have been coming after our lives. They are not only coming after us, they are coming after our children and our generation yet unborn. Go after their bottom line. It is the money. Go after it. They will bow. They have no choice. This is how to get them to bow. As crooked as they are, when you touch their bottom line, they will be humbled. Immediately, they will be humbled. And with this VDM matter, I believe that this is it. It will open, in fact, it will open the eyes of Nigerians more. Nigerians now, what has cyber stalking has to do with EFCC? Maybe they will come out and explain to us now. Maybe it's also part of EFCC mandate, cyber stalking. Just maybe I don't know. And I don't have time to go and read whatever the EFCC law act. I don't think it will be a waste of time at this very point in time. But they should come out and tell us if cyber stalking is part of their mandate. And the magistrates that gave EFCC that warrant, and EFCC went there and said, this is the reason for cyber stalking. It's the reason because of cyber stalking. That's why they are going after him. Why? The question now is this. Why at the bank? Why arrest him at the bank in that Gestapo gang style manner? And I want to say this before I forget. See, all these stories we're seeing online with respect to VDM, please, Mr. Elvis, please, if you can, you can start on you doing your own part. Any video that says share this thing. Please, I refuse to listen to them regardless of what they are saying. Because all they do is to use momentum and use news, popular news, to be creating views. Where are you? I listen to those. They just stay on the story. This is not the time you should be telling us, share this video. We don't want to hear that. Enter house. Nobody cares about to share your video. Where have you been on matters? Let us see your antecedent in the last 6 months. If you have been consistent on Nigerian matters, you come here and be saying share video, share this video on VDM.
Exactly. God bless you, my brother. Exactly.
Stay on the story of VDM. Stay on it. And I see a lot of them. I want to say at least about 70%. They stay on that story. But there are some few, the same thing they did during 2023 election. Using the Peter Obi right to be creating views and be getting money here and there. Where are they today? These are the people. It's not. These are the. If you want to know the haters of VDM, the people that are. These are the people, and this is how they operate. The first thing you will hear from them is share this video. Share what on VDM story. Stay on the story and stop using it as a momentum for you to make money. You can do your share later on, not on this story, not at this very time, at this starting of it. Don't do that. You won't see them again. Once the story is over now, once VDM is released and everything died, you will not see them anything about Nigeria again. They'll be talking rubbish. This rubbish they will be talking, entertainment and stupid stuff they will be talking about on their platforms. I don't have time for you. I mute. I don't even want to listen to you. Once I hear that thing, it turns me off. Share on VDM story. You didn't put story there on Tinubu. You didn't put story there on issues affecting Nigeria and say share. Every day. Even if you get 2 likes, do it. Let me stop for now, and so that Dr. CM can take over, and then I'll come back later. Thank you very much.
Ooh, thank you, Niger Watch. Good. I think I should agree.
Dr. CM, before you go ahead, sorry. You guys, you know, you said 40 minutes. Moku dey fair, Moku dey good to our next neighbor. Look at 10 minutes. Because look. Let us be very truthful and be a good Nigerian. As you want a good country, you must be fair. If you not be fair, one day you go reach your turn. You go reach your turn. I know quarrel. You go reach your turn one day. So if I do, I make no verse.
Jesus Christ! You see, Black Panther. You would have allowed me the entire...
I am pleading. No, I am pleading. Not be say I dey force. I dey plead.
Imagine Black Panther, they plead. Hey, Jesus Christ. See,
I am pleading. You go reach my turn when they'll give me gun for hand. I go fire you.
See, Black Panther, no be una dey enjoy this thing for the past 3 months while no day here. You're supposed to say, CM, welcome, make you cover.
We dey stand on behalf of you now. Say you are busy. So go and check it now.
You go give me
I
more
was
time.
among your supporters saying he's busy with Niger Watch. So don't put that blame on me.
Okay, the thing is, anyway, this is a season of news. At least this VDM something, people will come for it from different angle, and the angle I want to come from it is this. Let us, please, all protocol duly observed. I greet everybody. Let me not make that mistake. There was a time here, people were attacking VDM. One of them say they gave VDM 48 hours to apologize to, they said, well, how do they say it? The baby cried, the witch cried in the night. Is it also the next morning the baby died?
Right.
This VDM issue, they're not the level of somebody EFCC go take up. Now, so many we know. So I'm trying to see, carry that thing in mind. They hear. Say VDM must come and they apologize within 48 hours. He must apologize. Then VDM say you are the chairman of whether the youth in one section. But in the chairman of the youth for the whole country, just like to tell you that what you are saying is an empty threat. Now look at what is happening. This is pure vindictiveness. I can connect the two dots. But somebody might say, where is the evidence? That EFCC was sent on a mission to do it. It's not because what is it called? VDM violated the financial and fair play rule or whatever. They were sent to go and do it. The truth shall be revealed later. Because when you tell somebody, you give the person 48 hours to apologize, and maybe 48 there's no apology, then you say, okay, you now do your, that's what it means, that do your worst, and look at what is happening to him. So we know where this thing, to me, let me say I know where it's coming from. But this is as far as I can go with it for now. Let us be watching. Because if that threat to apology hadn't happened, probably this thing wouldn't have happened. The witch cried in the night, the next morning the baby died. And you are asking me, is there any link, any connection? It's not for me to say. But I'm just told you, just what I'm saying here is facts before us. I didn't conjecture, it's not conjecture. It happened. So BDM didn't tender apology. Then what happened? Let us reach out to that person again and say, hey, has VDM given you the apology? No. So, I don't have to comment. But you see, Nigeria is just a country of high-handedness. Now, that is one angle to it. Then the next angle is that, you see, this guarantee theft, some people call it guarantee trust, guarantee theft bank has had a case with Innocent, in which they were withdrawing Innocent's millions, stealing it when Innocent discovered. The story was that Innocent took a loan from them with the collateral houses, or they say tendered, which is purely business. They charged him either 22% for repayment of the loan, as high as it is, something like that. Innocent now said, okay, I've imported what I want to import to start up my factory. And Innocent was paying the loan. It's like they agreed on installment. Whether or not after every month you take this, maybe for the next 10 months or 6 months or whatever. It so happened that when the installment ended, these people were still taking Innocent's money until the accountant has to do the auditing and say, look at how much you are losing. I thought we've paid. He said we've paid and then we've cancelled everything and we've paid. So Innocent now discovered and now told the company that people have been stealing my money. When I've prepaid everything, they said they will cross-check. In typical Nigeria, they will cross-check their records, which is fair enough because they can't just take it like you said. So after cross-checking, they say, yes, they cross-check. Innocent say, okay, in that case, you have to pay me 22% on top of what you stole. The bank refused. Innocent say, but I took a loan from you. You charged me 22. Now you are stealing from me, which is theft. Why must I? They started, under which I don't forgot it was a Buhari, all this APC, all this nonsense. They went to court. The first court, Innocent won. Say go and pay. And as they are delaying the thing they add, GT Bank went again to appeal court and lost. Go and pay. They said no. They went to Supreme Court and lost finally. I don't know whether, because the game then was Innocent should own the bank. They were saying that if they pay you, they can be able to sustain their. The Innocent should have taken over the assets of the bank. It becomes his own. I don't know how they debate. Since that time, that bank becomes guaranteed theft bank, not trust. Theft. GBT, not GBT. GBT bank. That's what it's called. And what people are doing now, Ndibo don't do, and since in solidarity with Innocent, people started emptying their. I don't know that. I didn't know that they regrouped again. So with this GDM, because that one was like a section of the country doing it. If GT Bank is not brought on his knees, he won't say the truth about how they will release. Maybe by withdrawing the account, people closing the account with GTB. You see, GTB will now tell EFCC, better release this man, or better release him. They will now write. That is the way to deal with them, where it hurts. So I'm in 1 million in support of whatever it will take to cripple that GT Bank. It cannot happen. There is a collusion, there is a deal why they have to go and get a VDM there. You see, that is the high-handedness we are talking about in Nigeria. We make a law, we don't obey it. Whatever VDM did, you don't use commando style. It can be a person you write. I mean, VDM cannot. Nigeria, you are in charge. The federal government or EFCC, you know about the whole country. VDM can run away. Some people can even tell you this is where he lives in Abuja or in Benin or in his village. You write a letter, say, VDM, we need you to report to the nearest police station. That is the civil way of doing something. Then VDM will take a lawyer along. When he goes, they said, my client was written a letter to, he said, report to our nearest office. Everything cannot just be giddy, giddy, giddy. You see, that is what makes Nigeria, when they say Nigeria is a zoo, this is the way it happens. You don't, I'm not saying that VDM is guilty or not guilty, but there's a way to, that's what they call civil procedure. That's why we are not civilized. VDM is one person. He can never be bigger than the government. A letter to him is even telling him, please, we need you at the nearest to you, because they know where he lives, everything. Nearest, go there and report. When you report, they say, yes, we are waiting for you. Where is your lawyer? Okay, we have to get you back on so day for coming. VDM go smile, they go. Next day, this is how to, you make it look as friendly, but yet you are serious. That is the way to handle it. But all this idea of giddy giddy, you carry and hide, people are coming to do video, please, where is VDM, all these things. It's an indictment on Nigeria, to be honest with you. Heavy indictment. And that's why sometimes when they want to do certain things, you start to wonder. But all these criminals in high and mighty places, they won't touch them. It's just a social media celebrity. That is what they're after. Who is VDM? Because maybe he talks something, he apologize. This, I'm telling you, he talks something, he apologized for 8 hours. Then they now go and rake up something to go and rope him in. But GT Bank is a shame that you can be used as an accomplice for this type of thing. Like I always say, this is a developing story. It will still come up tomorrow, and we'll continue to talk about it. Now, regarding for the VDM, why I started taking interest in him is that not really because of what he did in the past. Some people may disagree, might be controversial in one thing or the other. There is this chap, another skit maker called the for Fun Mania. When he says certain things, they laugh. Which one? Where they use the comb, the comb in here, where they're like smooth as a mirror. He said VDM is a necessity in the society. I'm not going to forget that quotation. I crammed it. VDM is a necessity in the society. So we need people like that. You may call them nuisance, but we say necessary nuisance. You may call them their asset. Yes, they are rare, formidable asset. We need them. So to that extent, I'm interested in this VDM matter. Whatever it will take to cripple GT. You see, more GTB go talk through later. All these things they're just doing just smoke screen. There's something they arranged with it to come there and they whisk him away and then they talk nonsense. EFCC is not anybody that can arrest anybody they don't like. Maybe one powerful Nigeria go tell them, you did there, then they do this, they use it to go. We know where this thing is coming from. I know this, or let me say, I know where the thing is coming from. It's as simple as that. Then regarding Rufai's pilgrimage to Umuahia to go and see the governor. Yes, Jonathan, I agree with you. You see, journalism sometimes should be field journalism. Anything you are doing, not in the laboratory, like we scientists, they say it's in the field. You go outside. So if you are not in the newsroom in an air-conditioned office, writing your editorial or this thing, if you are out to go and sample people's opinion, that is field work because you are under the sky. That's why it's called field. But when you are in a room, you're under the roof, or maybe the ceiling fan is blowing, but when you're outside. So what will it take for some of these journalists, like, thank God Rufai started this. Rufai, you can take a trip to my state, Anambra. Go there. This idea, you may not tell the governor. Go there as a citizen. You might say you have a lot of friends that invited you for one title or the other. You go in there. You go to the market, talk to the people. This is the type of journalism I respect. And the advantage of this type of thing is that you don't need to write much. You don't need to talk much. When you come, you play it. These are what if the people say the governor is good? You say, well, the people say the governor is good. The people of the state, even when you appointed, they said no, leave it. Then people say, this governor don't kill. There you see it, so that the governor himself can't just be holding you. Because this idea that if they want to talk about Abia, maybe Alex Otti will send this, what is it called, commissioner for information, or somebody in charge, the chief or a head, they will come there dressed in suit. Already they don't prepare the question with the envelope where they go give letter. They stay there, they defend the distance. You Rufai go they listen. Go there and see it for yourself. Do it like this in all the states. Journalism will change. So that is when people will even like you, because they will say, maybe in my state, Rufai go feature today. This is the type of thing we want. And do not just say you take permission. Permission, is it permission that you are passing through Abia and the road is not good, and you decide to do a pictorial evidence? Come and show it. Say, look, I went to Abia. I was going to see one of my old schoolmates. Look at from Ozuakol. And you show evidence that it is there with the date. You not just one small portion. You show so that people will say, yes, this is true. I know this building, I know this. This is a type of something we want. That way you are helping the society. This idea that you will be in your studio, you bring two people, ruling party and the opposition, and I go to argue. What we do here, we do it better than you people. So there is no journalism in sitting in an air-conditioned office. They rail out Queen's English if you want to write it, or just to say, let us put this in the. That one is brand envelope. But if you go out on the street, people will even like. People will say, this is the Rufai we used to see in channels. And Arise. So this is Rufai. What do you come to do? You say, yeah, you are the motor park this thing. How much do you people charge from here? Do Agboro disturb you? We had that. The people will be free to talk to you. That is the journalism Nigeria want, and not this idea. So to that extent, please, Rufai, continue this type of. Don't stop at Abia. Go to other states, but do not insist on seeing the governor to do. What you see is what you report. If they doubt it, you show them. So let them go and improve. Because if they know that one day now Rufai may show this type of market that got burnt in 6 months, it's not repaired. You say, but what you see. So you tell the people, you saw people there, and when you show evidence, they can't just hold you. But if you are going behind for banquet to go and see governor, they have dinner, you can compromise, but you have to be careful, because they might say, okay, now that you've come to us, what are you gonna tell the people? But do it on your own without even them knowing. Go there and cover it. You are doing your job. As long as you have evidence that so places like this, that's okay. So I think let me yield here for Black Panther. Black Panther.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Have you don't sleep? Okay.
I did here now.
Okay, Jonathan. What do we do?
No.
They said
judge my case. I'm on the
bed. Justice Oputa said when Babangida and Buhari refused to come to put a panel, he said Obasanjo came, ordered this, and said, why didn't he? Say, if you have the power of an elephant, do not use it like an elephant. You know, Nigeria Watch don't empower us, but make we consider.
You are the jury now. You people are the jury, so Nigeria is the judge.
That's why okay. We say make we know. But remember, say this thing.
One day monkey go market, come back.
Have your 10 minutes now. Now
you go tell. Now you carry monkey go before. You know road where.
Not the monkey walk by himself. Kidnap at the road.
It's true.
Okay, now go ahead.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, my co-panelists. You people have been a good jury, and I will reciprocate. And the judge is there looking at us. No problem. That is good. He has accepted the judgment. I want to thank you, Nigeria Watch, and everybody that has come here today, and all other protocols duly and honorably observed. I want to say here today is a good day. You see, the politics in Nigeria has started. The politics for 2027 has started. And if you people will, I want to remind you back in the history when the premier of the Western region, when they wanted to do the election, when one of the aide to Awolowo was against Awolowo, and the Eastern Bloc, the Northern Bloc now, because they are the head, they now use him against Awolowo. And what happened? Awolowo lost his son, and Awolowo was thrown into jail, and his 2IC became the head of the Western region. You see, this is an elimination process that is going on in Nigeria now. And that is the kind of gangster politics, but they are not perfect in it because time have evolved, and you cannot do something that is of the old and bring it to the 21st century. They will catch up. The intelligent ones will catch up with what you are doing. That is why I said here that whatever they are doing, they cannot change. The Nigerian politicians cannot change. You have to extract the past history and bring it. You will see that they've not changed. They are taking what they've done before. They're trying to bring it back because they cannot go into the 21st century. The AI technology, they can't go into it. So what is their next option? Is to go back to their analog history and bring it back and use it to, try to make it work with what the position the world is today, because they cannot really adapt to what the 21st century is today. That is why they are doing it. That is why when I ran my conclusion that they cannot change, I know where I'm coming from. You see, this whole thing, I'll take the governor of Abure last. This whole thing that is happening now, Mr. Dr. CM, you said it. You opened it. But you didn't go deep. I made a phone call. One of those security guys that are retired now, I made a phone call to them. You see, what is happening now? One, the AFCC don't have the right to play the role of police. Their position, despite they can disseminate it, they can share information, but their jurisdiction is quite clear according to the law. They cannot go to that area. But police is like the general overseer of all. Police can make an arrest immediately, and they will hand it over to EFCC to go deeper because they want to unfold the backload of work on their side. They can do their investigation because at the end of it, they can still partake in the investigation. But on this one, the EFCC has no jurisdiction. And I'm here. Sorry, something logged. So what they are trying to do now, they are trying to all what Mr. Dr. CM have said, the APC, the president, and you forgot one person, the Senate president. You see those the APC, the Senate, and who again? There's somebody and EFCC itself. So you see those three triangles, they are finding a way to catch up with him, not to really arrest him. Even when you go to court, they know they will lose the case, but they will try to play it the way I'm playing Kanu case. They will try to play the ball round, but they know they will lose the case because one, they don't even have jurisdiction over what they brought, that cyber stalking. That is not under their jurisdiction. They don't have that power, autonomy to go there. Cyber stalking depends on the police or the DSS can do it. If it's affecting the state, DSS can come in. They can come in. If it's affecting the state, they can come in because they have jurisdiction over everything. But what is going on now, they want to punish VDM and they want to silence him. And that is why they go on the Gestapo movement by covering his face. They know that if they don't cover his face, the people will block them. Access point to that area, they will block it. And they will have the case on their hand will be so heavy that they might have a way of, they might bring somebody down, and they don't want, because that their jurisdiction, so they don't want to commit that crime to that extent. What they did now was to cover his face, so that if they cover his face, every Nigerian will be scared, whether it's this, whether it's that, everything will be going around the minds of every Nigerian. So they will be scared. They won't try to come because they are gunmen. They were dressed in black, and probably they have masks on them too, because those kind of Gestapo operation, the people perpetrating it will also have a halfway mask. Then they will not mask them. That is how DTSS and all those secret service they operate. They will mask them so that they don't see their face for any counter attack. So they now took him. That's how they took him. And as they taken him, you heard what they said to those people that brought food to him, that there was an order from above that nobody can give him food. The person that went to see, the person that saw him, they might gag that one not to talk before they release him. He will sign a letter not to talk. If he talk, they'll bring him in and do it more worse than it. And you know how it is in Nigeria. So, but VDM, the signal I am seeing, and I pray they don't do that. They don't go on the medical route to do something against him. Though that might be a very strong thing, but what they are trying to do is to weigh him down. But on the other hand, can they weigh him down? Because it's somebody that is used to saying what he sees and the truth. Can they really weigh him down, or can they compromise VDM? That is a capital no to us. They can't compromise him. They can't pull him down, because EFCC and VDM, they are cat and rat. And what VDM has against them is heavy. And they know the only way they can do it to catch him is to punish him. Even if they go to court, they will give the judge money, because they have all the state apparatus. And mind you, the EFCC director is a pastor, and is a member of APC and a member of Redeemed Christian Union Church.
But Black Panther, don't lose your trend of thought. Don't lose your trend of thought. When we mention EFCC, according to what I saw here, I just have to try and do a little bit of search. They say EFCC is a law enforcement agent that investigates financial crimes and unknown transactions such as advance free fraud and money laundering. Is that what they are charging VDM for?
It's quite clear. It's quite clear. Their regulation is quite clear on them.
So what I'm trying to say is that which financial crime, which distance, that is what I want to get. Which advance free fraud VDM do? That's what
they can't bring financial crime against VDM. You know what they are doing? This Nigeria is a free for all crime. They are trying to punish him. They can punish anybody in Nigeria. Just take it to jail, like what they did to our uncle. Like what they did to our uncle, where they took him to jail. After all the thing, they said, okay, they now release him. If they want to punish you in the Nigerian place, they'll bring something that they know they don't have the case, but at the long run, they will release you under maybe under friendship. They will just use that style. So they wanted to punish VDM because VDM have a lot against EFCC. He said it on air now that he's ready for them. They should come and arrest him. He told them he's ready for them. They should come and arrest him. He has every evidence what they have done. And it will come to a level whereby they will come to a confrontation, and that is it. Just let everybody flow with what I have, because this is what I discuss. Then let us go to Abure State. Abure State owner. It is good that our journalists go out, like what our brother just said. Our uncle just said, it is good they go out to investigate, and it is good they go out to take statistics on how Nigerians are reacting and how Nigerians are feeling about the economy, so that because they are the only tools that can liaise with the people and the government. Because Martin Luther King said one thing. He said there are 3 arms. And if those 3 arms are brought down, you guys might go and read it. He said it. He said if those 3 arms in the society is brought down, then there's nothing, and there will be a sort of gangsterism in governance. 1, judiciary. 2, the press, and 3, the legislation arm of government. If those 3 arms are brought down, there's free for all for all, free for all to eat. So the press is very key to your so-called democracy. They are one of the most vital arms that can curtail the excesses of governance around the country. So what they are doing now is absolutely right. And God Jonathan was right on that issue. It's good for us. And what he said again on GTB, I think what he said on GTB, go on their shares, drop their shares, and ultimately everybody should drop his account, close your account. Don't even go and withdraw money. Close, you have the right to go there to say you want to close your account. They don't have the right to ask you questions. Close your account. I say to every Nigerian today, under my voice, that everyone, we should protest, and the protest should be go to your GDP bank in every branch of the country, Nigeria, and drop your account. Close your account. Don't even withdraw. Close your account because you have a right over your account. Close your account. Pay everything they want to pay. They would like to guide you. Oh, if you want to close, you pay 1,000, you pay 2,000. Pay it. Just close your account. It's our way of protesting. Everybody, this world is modernized now. It's a way of protesting.
Black Panther, you may not even really close it. If you have like a 1.5 million, you draw because they said you can transfer from your mobile phone. There's a way they do this, their app in Nigeria. You can transfer it and leave like 100 naira. So that one, what do you mean?
Yes, you can do that. But
leave one kobo.
God bless you. So you don't really need to. You just do your bedroom. If you just they do the thing where you don't do and then sabi. So they will find out that because that bank has done. I mean, why is always GT Bank, GBT Bank? Why is always them?
I want to believe what anyway, you said it's a commando style. I like that word. Like Dr. Sen said, commando style arrest. That's even more intense. Commando style arrest. And I want to believe what you just said also, Black Panther, that I want to believe that it's just to punish him, to punish VDM, this arrest. Why? Why on a Friday? Why on a Friday? Because, see, they must bring VDM to court on Monday. You can't hold anybody more than 48 hours. By law, by Nigerian law, you cannot. So by Monday, in fact, by now, they are already breaking the law. Court can sit on Sunday, depending on the matter. A judge will get seated on a Sunday. So this thing has nothing like so. But already now they are already breaking the law. So by Monday, VDM must appear in court. So I want to believe. So they have to do it. If not, what are we talking about here? And what is also sickening here for me is that Nigerians, I want to say this. It is always at your own peril, always, without exception, always at your own peril. Whenever you take or you believe anything that comes from the Nigerian government or any of its agencies, is at your own peril. You can never win. Government and trust. It is not through intimidation. And the other part of it is that before you say jack now, just before you say anything, these crooked people will say you are demarketing Nigeria. Is this not demarketing enough? You are demarketing the country directly. You think the world is not listening or the world is not watching now? It brings... I come to it again. This commando style, Gestapo gang style arrest. You think the world is not seeing it? Until when someone will now go outside Nigeria and be mentioning it, then you say it's demarketing Nigeria. It is the Nigerian government and the agencies of the Nigerian government collectively. They are the chief demarketing team of the Nigerian states. You are the chief demarketing officers combined, all of you. If this is not demarketing enough, please tell me. In any country, is this North Korea? Is this which country we do things like this? And we are waiting. By Monday, VDM should be in court. At least you must.
Oga Jonathan.
Eh?
I just want to let me just make this appeal somehow to DG Adeyanju. I'm using my common sense now. I don't know the way the judiciary operates, and I don't know, because over here I can write a petition directly against the judge that gave that search warrant. One, I will bring forward this way again to put the judiciary on the dock to answer a petition. DG Adeyanju, please, if you can answer this question, why should a judge give an arrest warrant to Economic Crime Commission on cyber stalking instead of the police? Why should he grant that? Because I believe when you are going for a warrant, you have to argue it out. So we want to know the substantiality of that very warrant. Was it truly on cyber stalking, or they are hiding things for us? Because a judge that is judge are supposed to be wise people in the judicial environment. Should they grant a arrest warrant to another arm of security who the jurisdiction is quite clear in the law book and in the constitution? Should the judge break the law by granting that order to EFCC? I guess, did you understand what I'm saying? If they can write a petition against the judge that granted this order to the Nigeria Judicial Council.
I think that's a good question that needs some legal advice that maybe, I can't sit down here and say I want to respond to that. So I think it's a good question for a lawyer to answer.
But the thing to say is this, because VDM said you want to do expose or something like that on EFCC, that EFCC swooped on him. How does that pan out? EFCC swooped on him for what? You see all these, like people like demarketing Nigeria, what is happening demarketing Nigeria. There's something that I used to tell people. Have you asked yourself why every country has an ambassador in another country? You cannot go, whatever, let's say Peter Obi now want to go and tell America, this is how Nigeria is. They will listen to you. Say American Chamber of Commerce and Industry, FETU, Photo Opportunity, Gala Night, they will listen. But before they bring out their own, what they call policy, American Chamber of Commerce and Industry, regarding business in Nigeria, American ambassador to Nigeria must have an input. Because you are the ears and eyes of America in Nigeria. That's why they have ambassadors. Nigeria always neglect that fact. It could be that what you are saying, you are telling the Americans, they will write it down. And then when the ambassador brings his own report, he tallies. That's okay. But if there is discrepancy, the one they are going to trust is the one their ambassador tells them. In the embassy, using America as an example, American embassy in Nigeria, they have the head of the chancellery, maybe visa section, all those things and the protocols. Then they have even a military attaché. They have commercial desk for business, education. Like if you want to anything business, they have it. So if they want to prepare, maybe an American investor want to invest, he might seek the input of American embassy officials in Nigeria. In what area do you think that we businessmen from America can invest? They will prepare a business case and say, these are the area that you can invest in Nigeria. This. What of security? So whether you send the Ribadu as national security advisor to Tinubu, you go to Washington and start to tell them they've crushed Boko Haram, is not this. They just be looking, they wear suit now. They can't interrupt you. Yeah, you see, that's why when we come to Niger Watch, I used to tell people that's why when some people come here to talk, I say don't devalue the standard we're trying to set up here. This is the thing you have to, because they will listen. That is the Iboma, they will listen. But in the end, they will, because the ambassador is there to do their bidding, not for you. The ambassador is like a spy on Nigeria. That's what it should be. Every day, what they call dispatches from the desk. Daily, they be writing it and sending back home. Dispatches. They attend functions. They attend this. Maybe they are doing one. They will be doing dispatches. It is them. If you want to, if a Nigerian should invest in Norway, assuming Dangote want to go there, what Dangote should do is you go and ask Nigerian ambassador to Norway. What. Now then, I go tell you, say this country, this is because that is representing Nigeria in Norway. But Nigerians feel that everything you can go and lie to you, but I don't go tell that. They just, that is until we understand that, then we haven't started. And that is the reason why certain things, because of this demarcating, you are not a demarcating, you are demarcating, you are not demarcating. They know the inside what is happening. We do election.
They know even more than us in Nigeria.
You see, you cannot even see what is it called? The day Mahmoud was releasing results by 4 a.m. Most of these ambassadors may be awake, like us that day. Yes, they tune to NTA, our TV, because that is their duty, is to what can they give back to their home country. They say, here we are in fact, but they can't come out to come and participate in our politics. They are diplomats. So when you now go, you carry your bag, you want to visit there, you go there, say our election was this. But the ambassador has given them the rundown of the election. Where they have a hotspot, all this, they know. So where all these things, you see, this some people, they don't know about it. When you come here, I tell people, say, look, when you are coming to Niger Watch, come with your common sense. I used to say it, so that you can grab certain things. Let people not, when you hear demarcating, just listen, know that a typical, I want us to elevate, I want this station to be a station where people will say, let us go and hear the truth. Let us go and hear analysis, the truth, or let us go and get a bit of education. Ask yourself, why should an ambassador of ambassador of another country be in Nigeria? Is it of our own? It's not for our own interest. It's for their own interest.
Is it just to come and be eating pandeyam?
Just to come and see in our sunshine? No. They are there because their government sent them for a business. When I remember in those days, they would say, HIV in Nigeria. Nigeria is all top. Every disease. Then go change their this thing now. When you come embassy for visa, they say script. Say, but when I say no, I get them. They have press attaché that read through Nigerian media. They must read through it. Journalists in American embassy. Just I'm using America for example, because every embassy has it. These are people that newspaper cuttings, they store some stories. That is what they use to advise their home government. That the way they are seeing Nigeria, this 2027 election or 2023, please be careful. When you hear that America gives the American citizens in Nigeria a travel advice, do you think it's the Washington that it is what they tell them? That is the meaning. So demarcating, they know the truth because they have somebody that will confirm or disapprove of what you say. But Nigerians will believe that anybody that go and come back, you don't go. How are you going to deceive them? You can't even deceive me. You see, I'm outside, but I know what is happening in Nigeria. So how are you going to tell me that Nigeria don't change everything? I go just look at you, laugh. One phone call or what I imagine, I get the truth.
I mean, somebody now see the video that we saw yesterday, even today again, of those terrorists displaying Naira. See the Naira they are displaying.
Yes, yes, okay, exactly.
You think the outside world doesn't know about that? So you will go out and tell them Nigeria is safe, everything is fine. Rubadu, the national security advisor, will go out and be lying. Do you think they don't know?
See, if you don't know this VDM case, thank God this is a very vivid example. Some people may say the mainstream media, embassies will be studying a Guardian, newspaper, Rise, all these channel, TV, the Tribune, Punch. Okay. They say, what of their social media? Because these are press, so these are their pressmen, their journalists or media desk, media department, say American Embassy. They say there's a social blogger, a media called VDM. He's exposed. They'll be listening to him. They will make sure that they subscribe or whatever, listen to him. Whenever I read, they said, okay, because these are the people that are even saying certain things. You see, that is information. Nigeria should know all this. That's why I say government, you buckle up. You don't just rely that you have minister.
Oga,
yes.
Now don't go one area, ABC, that area strong. Oh.
Which area?
That's the American consular. Very strong. And
no,
I want us to all of us.
No,
I'm support with you. I'm support with you.
Before you go, Black Panther, see that area that Dr. CM is talking about. It's just because we are on a public space. It's a very deep one. It goes so deep. You see, they don't even just send their representative from their home country to Nigeria as attaché. They even employ Nigerians in Nigeria. So this one, at least I know this because at least I will just leave it there. They even employ Nigerians that are supplying them unbiased Nigerians that they are regular people, just your regular Nigerian people that are working in this embassy. So you can't deceive the outside world. It's not.
You see, as Oga CM, thank you, Oga Jonathan. It's a very wide thing. You see, every embassy you see, every embassy you see, America is an embassy you see, is a country. Any child born in that embassy is regarded as a citizen. Any baby born inside that place is regarded as a citizen of the United States of America. That's to tell you that their own sovereignty, their own country is that space that they are having there. They bought it. It's a law in the charter. They bought it, and that becomes their own country. And the Nigerian as a country has no jurisdiction to bring in any police or army into that place. Have no right. Now, and I want to state it here. Do you know that America has 3 embassies in Nigeria? And they are watching over everything that is happening. 2 in the southwest, 1 in the state capital, Abuja, Federal Territory. Now they are building. The question we should ask ourselves, why are they building the largest embassy ever built by America? Why is it right in the heart of the Atlantic Ocean? Those are fundamental questions. I want you all to take it home.
Which question? I missed the question. I know I wasn't.
Why they have 3 embassies. An embassy represents a country and the sovereignty, right? Anybody that is in there has a right, is an American, and anybody that is born in there automatically is an American citizen. Now, they have 3 embassies in Nigeria, and 2 in the west, 1 in the in Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory. That's 3, and they are building the 3rd one. Is the largest embassy American ever have, and the money to build that embassy is running to billions of dollars, and they've not even gone. It's about 45% now. They've not gone halfway, and it's right at the heart of the Atlantic Ocean. Remember who they are, and I want us to go out and do our research. Take every point together. Take it together and ask yourself, why are they building the largest embassy in the heart of the Atlantic Ocean in Nigeria?
Okay, all right. I want to quickly say this thing, because as I said, this area that Dr. CM took us to is very broad. It's a very broad one and very, very crucial. But the lessons there for us, the take home for us there is just to let us know that the embassies they are aware, they know countries outside, they know what is happening in Nigeria. So don't let us be deceived. They know even much more than we can even imagine. But I want to say this, coming back to our, Nigerian politics on Dr. Alex Otti and Abure. I listened to that interview, and I will only, first of all, at least the first part of it is that at least Nigerian journalists are going out to do not just the type that they will sit down with Wike, because I know some people will say, oh, channels, from time to time does this kind of interview, they will go out and no, not that one, not that one that you just sit down and they will give you tea and you coffee, and then at the end maybe you get a brown envelope. No, not that one. The one that you will go after, they will take you round. You will go there with specific purpose or purposes. You will go to some specific and have a report, comprehensive report that Nigerians will see themselves, not just the ones that you will sit down, the Wike style, no, not that one. But listening to that interview, interesting though. Interesting interview. I characterize it as good and bad. So the good, at least the fact that I see a governor that has, good placement of priorities, is very, very, he knows where to put the money, what to do, what not to do, is very aware of the fact that there are limited resources and you have to be prudent and place your priorities right. I give it to him on that interview. You don't need to waste money. But the only other area where I kind of felt a little bit disappointed in that interview is when Dr. Alex Otti, said Tinubu's government is 2 years in office. It's still early.
See, Jonathan. Me and you. I think we understood it the same way. Do you know what? Do you know the answer?
Before I talk about this, the answer, I know the answer. It's just not to be politically correct. But I just not talk good area at all.
Not even politically correct is Tinubu perform woefully. Now you want talk. Say it to say just. Do you know the opposite is that under 2 years, wonderful. Look at what Tinubu did here. Look at what Tinubu. But since he's not doing all those, it's a dodge. It means Tinubu didn't perform. So he doesn't want to say, it's my friend. I can go to him. So if you go to him, go tell him, blame him for him bedroom. How are we going to know? Yes.
He said one thing. He said, the anchor now asked him, said, what can you say about the economy? He said the economy has been bad for a long time. Is it today? Is it today? Is it today? You see, he has a point there. He has a point there. It's not today. That's why he's trying to dodge. He's trying to dodge the question by saying it's not today. It started to spoil now. Make go that side.
We know. But what he should have is the answer in his. Let's say if he did with his wife, where saying a wife in there or in kid, then go say, say this government, they have no clue. That is to go to talk. Because the question is, if Tinubu, there's something strikingly outstanding and everything is just changing, Otti will tell you that what are we saying? It's happening. But when somebody use that system, say, Tinubu is I'm closer to Tinubu than most people. I can go to him. He's a friend. I go to him and I be say, because if your friend is doing well, now you go even shout and for even before you don't need approval from your friend to say, it's my friend now. Look at he's the best. But now because you don't want to belittle him because he's not doing good, you will go bedroom.
I like Rufai though. Rufai did not give up. He pushed on. But Governor Otti quickly closed the chapter. He find a way. Say, you know what? I don't want to talk politics.
I don't want to talk people. And I don't want to
talk people. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk people. I don't want to talk politics. Because
he said, and I don't want to talk state. In case you
I can't ask myself, if you are a state governor, you don't want to talk state. You are a state governor, you don't want to talk Nigeria. well, I don't know what we will talk about then, but it's a very fine way of closing that chapter so that they can just move on. But that is the area where I kind of found so mischievous or whatever. Again, I was expecting that it would come out full blown. And then finally, for me, on Abure, man, I don't know where to start with Abure. I just don't know where to start. Or maybe you people will have something to say at this point in time. I'm kind of fed up. The only thing I can say to Mr. Abure is that, see, if you know everything you said about Governor Otti, at least he's the only governor under the Labour Party. And it is clear now that you are not in good terms. It is clear as far as you are concerned that Governor Otti is not recognized. You don't see him as a governor. Total disrespect, the language that you used and everything, so shameful of you. I don't know how to bring it up. But see, Abure, the only thing I will say here is that at this point, put Governor Otti on primary. Or what do you want to do with him now? Primary him now by 2026. That is no longer your party member. So put your own governor there that will primary Otti. Or what are you going to do? You will not feed any candidates. I don't understand.
To be honest with you, but let's reason it this way, because we are talking Labour Party now and the Abure. If Abure really want to grow Labour Party, do you know Edo should have been number 2, where you elect a Labour Party governor?
Yeah.
Is that one effortless is because Abure, you are the national chairman. You are from Edo State. You already know that there will be an off-season election in Edo since 2023, coming to 2024. The fact that the labor movement is galvanizing, that is when you should have used your this thing. Look for inside Edo, do your own small committee. Not only you will be Labour Party, because that time you are even as powerful as P2B. Then you are even as popular as P2B. You will go around Edo State. Maybe the best candidate, somebody who will deliver, somebody you see, maybe in one type. I'm coming. In one type of party, you go tell the person, say, the camp come to Labour. I want you to compete for our ticket because next year we are going to elect a governor. That is assuming Abure has the interest of Labour Party at heart. He should have used his own state as a springboard, elect him, so that if they do all these things, getting all this extension as a party would have been a walkover, because people will say, look at, he had delivered. Forget about the dribbled P2B at the national level. In his own state, look at the way he made Labour Party formidable. And people are willing. Because in Nigeria, I now feel that maybe the best candidate you feel that can perform, maybe in any other party, you go tell and say, the camp, come to our party and compete. And the person will, because Labour Party is the rave of the moment. But he was having his own internal, maybe a hidden agenda of how to maybe cash in on all the, I don't understand. And now you are running it down.
Wait. Okay, you don't go far. Before you go far, let me drop this. I don't know if any of us have been privy to get this information. I believe this information was brought to us here. Maybe we have forgotten. It's been long. It's not been long, it's this year. Maybe probably last month. Nigeria was played a tape. There was a man who is very close to Abure. A youth who's very, very close to Abure. He came out, public space. He analyzed how they brought money, how Abure took money, and how Abure sabotaged the Labour Party. Even when Obi, during the election, he has a record of money that is exchanged, money that goes out, and money that came to Abure. How Abure said, forget the election, go ahead. How Abure turned the Edo State tone around. What made our candidate say, oh, you don't lose hope. You not just go meet Abure. During the election, during the campaign, why Obi did not come, how Abure tried to stop
Are
Obi
you
from
talking
not coming.
Edo State election?
Edo State, yes. Mr. Najawa played the tape. So look, when people they say they get up for Abure we should thank God. Abure is out of. We should thank God all this thing happen.
Black Panther, I'm trying to say if the man really mean to develop Labour Party and make it.
He not really mean to do. He's a poor man.
Saying.
He's a poor man. Look, let me tell you something. I want to know. Abure is a poor man. Abure no get shishi.
They don't see billions now.
You see, See, poverty. Let me tell you people one thing.
Wait till they say, SCC, all the money, billions.
No, hold on. Let me draw my mind. Go back where before that guy start to talk. Before doing this thing, Abure no get nada. Go house for bill. Abure no get shishi. He not get anything. If it's a lie, let it come outside. He not get anything. You see, this poverty has a role that it plays in everybody's life. When you defeat that role, when you defeat that thing where poverty do, you feel step forward. Like what our brother VDM is doing. He did not come from a rich home, but he did not allow his poverty to make him derail and subject himself to poverty. Rather, he override poverty. He topple poverty. And he staked, in fact, what he stood for. Abure is a poor man, and he's going to be a poor man till this world ends. Not because all the things that he has earned, that he has stolen, you know that if you steal, then somebody go steal that thing back from you. He go steal that thing back from you. Because he said, whatever you sow, you go reap. And that same thing where you sow, now it go happen to you. Look, Abure will remain a poor man. The reason I'm saying this is like this. You see, this is the end of Abure. He can only be making money in this political dispensation, which has ended. I told you the Republic has ended. That is why we are seeing gangsterism everywhere. It has ended. And the president in charge today is the one making sure that it ends in a plateauian way. And the prophecy will be fulfilled. You see, Abure has stolen. This one will be said, all those things they tell us whether they can and go come. Abure did it.
No, we know. Well, no, of course.
He has stolen from APC. Anything that he's doing now, look, if I were the governor of Abia State, I will use state machinery to make sure I deal with him. You know, go see the light of the day, because the president in charge today, if anything happen to Abure, you know go do Abure anything. You know go talk.
What I will suggest is this: all state congress, all state chapters of Labour Party, I think they normally have dues they pay to the national body. Make everybody withhold in due. That is to say, because Abure, in the eyes of the law, is no longer the national chairman of Labour Party. And what is even more than that? The idea to have Nenadi Osman, Mrs. Nenadi Osman, as Labour Party caretaker, remember that was the build-up to Edo election. They said that Abure, INEC normally call meeting of all party chairmen to come to INEC for meeting. You go brief them. Abure came, they walk him out. Make Abure deny him. He go. They call another meeting, they walk him out. So that is the evidence. Okay, if Abure doubt now, let INEC call meeting today that they want to see all party chairmen. Abure can't go there. If he come, they will walk him out. Then go look for Nenadi Osman.
I'm waiting for that meeting, that kind of meeting. Now.
Exactly. So it has happened. So you see, because when we dwell on Supreme Court this, Supreme Court that, INEC back myself, where they call don't recognize you anymore. That's why Peter Obi spoke that day at Abia, said, now that we finished listening to Alex Otti reel out a Supreme Court verdict and all these things, he said, let us from now move, go to INEC to go and submit. Let them know that we are not wasting time, that this is the Supreme Court. They submitted it by themselves. If INEC, Abure doubt, let it go. You see, that's why sometimes our journalism, Jonathan, you said it one time, Nigeria has no media. Otherwise, what they should have been asking Abure is that, Abure, yes or no, did INEC walk you out? And
no, look, see, you are going too long way. The shortest cut to read now is, you know, Supreme Court cannot tell you directly that, oh, Abure is not this. The Supreme Court stated it there.
No, I'm not talking about Supreme Court. I'm talking.
No, I know.
at the
I'm
level
going
of
somewhere.
INEC.
I'm trying to buttress your point. The only shortcut now, if I were less Otti, you know what I would do? You see that DSS where they might stay there. They will get, if Abure sit there saying they claim to the public, the day he go mention, say, I am the chairman, substantial chairman of Labour Party. They should send the DSS to arrest him because it's going to cause a state, it's going to cause a state issue, a problem against the state. They should get him arrested and all his subordinates should be getting arrested and put them in that DSS quarter till election end. Let us see who is going to release him.
But what if Abure release some billions where he get? You know, he don't get
lie,
money.
lie, no get money. That man go remain poor. I talk and today I talk and go mark him. That man, na poor man for all the mushroom house we buy for Abuja. All those na 3-bedroom we buy. Those are na mushroom house. He go sell them. He go take and do case tire. You no get money now. How much in chop?
No be
Finish 1 billion.
No be Abure before 23rd February. Now different
Abure no get money. Look, Abure na poor man. All of them. Look,
before.
Make I tell you one thing. Make I tell you one thing, my Augustine. If Abure get caught, if he get case today, Abure no get money to take better lawyer against the state of Abia. He no get that money. He money go finish. How much he don't steal?
Anyway, Black Panther, the thing is that the way you are talking, very emphatic. You know, maybe you have your facts regarding Abure's account. Me, I don't know. But I feel that to play such a treacherous role when in play, he cannot play it for nothing. There must be some reward. So I don't know the extent of the reward. Sure, you know.
See,
but I know say change. He get change for pocket. So
he still has access to Labour Party account. Who they
Oga CM, I dey talk. I know the authority where they make me talk this thing. Abure no get shishi. If they carry and go put for DSS, make he spend the money. If he get the guts, make he spend that money.
When a Labour Party money go they spend now.
No, he get money and Labour Party. How much they for Labour Party money again? They never chop up finish. After the election, how much they get again?
Okay.
How much? Tell me now.
Wait, before we continue, let me ask this question. Nenadi Usman, Mrs. Nenadi Usman, in the eyes of Peter Obi, Alex Otti, and probably the people that are reasonable people in Labour Party know that she is in charge. Abure still they drag the thing. Now who, because all this in charge, you are in charge. Maybe you are in charge of one table. Who they in charge of the signatory to any money where their account? Is it Nenadi Usman? Because that one, Nadia power their pocket.
As at now, there's no money in that account when they talk show. It just exists. Abure don't chop all the money for that account. You don't divide among those state chairmen and his subordinates where carry them during the election. They don't swipe all the money out. If they don't do all this thing now, they don't do all this position. He there for down now. Now they don't cover himself. That is why he go do that illegal whatever I called for Enugu. Where I go do for Anambra. That's why that's why I go do that illegal shenanigan because they wanted to. He hates money now. He hates the party's money. All those things were allegation against him. It's true now. Somebody confessed. Somebody said it.
He's a man. He's talking of good governance, and he cannot submit himself to.
Look, he doesn't have money. The only money he has, the money that he stole. Let me make you come and tell me the job where he work, where they work. Make you come and tell me the company where he get. Make you come and tell me how long you don't work for Nigeria, where you don't acquire money to build that in mushroom and so for Bini. Make you come outside. Look, I talk and today. Go mad today. Abure will remain a poor man. He go remain a poor man. After this politics, he will come down to his knee and start begging.
Well, the thing is that it's as for Abure anyway. Well, the thing is that Black Panther, you know, all these things we are saying is, I know where we converge is that Abure wrecked Labour Party. Let everybody knows that. No, there's no doubt. Now, Labour should have gone beyond where they are now. But for Abure, even if Abure leave today, maybe all these things no there, Labour will still move. Do you understand? Labor will still it's like without it's like that stain has been cleaned off. People will recall, people will come back to labor. The way they are moving to APC now, people will still come to labor because P2B stock since 2023 has risen with all these things he's doing and all these criticisms and going abroad, going to the north. People are now opening their eyes and see. And then again, Tinubu is not performing as to make people to say, oh no, this sympathy, we have sympathy. No. Rather, people may even be grumbling. So to that extent, Abure, this thing is, I don't know why the guy is still, what is giving him the hope to say that
What
he
is
will
giving
stay.
Dr. Sierra? You
He
know what
will.
he's waiting for? You know what Abure is waiting for? Taking, if the point of Black Panther will be taken, that Labour Party has no money, Abure is currently is poor or whatever. What Abure is waiting for is only one thing, as far as I know it: the sales of form for 2020. That's where the 99.9% of money is coming from.
Now you are talking. Now you are
who's
talking.
going to be in charge of that? That is the next. That's what he's waiting for.
Listen, because let us look at that thing. You know, if somebody is to sell, say, 100 tubers of yam or 1 trailer load of cement, you know, it's very heavy. Cement heavy, and before you, no matter the profit you make, you go remove a cost of production. Sure, you know. But this form na paper like this, this form na A4 typing sheet. You buy it black and white. Maybe you give and print. I put a company logo, party logo there. Then you write name, your date of birth, address, reason why you want to buy all this. Then be the sale, and it will cost millions. So that thing is
25 ranging from 5 million up to 50 million.
Make I draw the schematic for now. May I tell you now? May I just give you now one little idea, the schematics of it all. One, Abure is a man claiming to be chairman when they don't throw away. Now look at it. The only link where Abure gets to Aso Rock. You see that guy that is following him. What if that name said? That guy. What if his name?
Okay. Arabambi.
Arabambi and that native doctor.
Apapa.
A native doctor. Let me draw it very clear now. The native doctor has come out claiming he's the chairman of Labour Party. Abure is still claiming he's the chairman.
You know, say the chairman, he said according to hierarchy.
He said no, according to the Labour constitution and hierarchy.
No. But listen now, because I know where he made the comment. He said according to
interview now. They call up what interview now.
He said according to hierarchy. When the person where the other one get accident.
Let me learn. Not gonna see the picture. That man Abure, he go be a poor man. To lie. This one I'm saying a course. I don't see him. See, look, the other native doctor, that Arabambi, they are the most trusted illegality in Labour Party because they have been taking money from a source to make sure Abure go down. And Abure cannot be trusted.
So
there's no how they can trust Abure again.
Apapa don't agree.
Papa they claim Labour Party chairman, so they talk now.
Listen, no, wait, I know sometimes we have to be a little bit comic relief, some comic relief here. So Apapa don't agree, say Abure get injury. So they have to.
You think they go forget the slap when and give him? Where Abure give him?
So you know, it's like they're playing football. Number 10, where they inside field don't get injury. You go to warm up. You go say,
I dey pity for Abure. He no behave like a dumb man. That man no dey intelligent. Say be lawyer.
Waiting at Papa mean by that is that people should rally. Maybe Alexoti should rally towards him. He said, Papa don't agree. Say Abure get injury. It no go last the 90 minutes. So everything nine go inherit, the
Now you go
leadership.
inherit the money now. You know, say that man they carry car, they beat him for that court.
I know that. You know, come where
If you want, if now you, if now let's say now me now, let's say for me now, say now me that papa now. I go court, Abure be chairman, they follow big go. And me, I they collect pepper from somewhere, the fight, say na me be substantial chairman, which is supposed to be because Abure was assistant secretary. I don't know, drag him from that place, come become chairman. So he played the game. Now, I supposed to be chairman because I was vice chairman of the party. Now, Abure now gang up because of the support for Labour Party. They just one mysterious person just take a slap and come on, he can was down from back. The man suffer. The man saying get injury here, didn't get for hospital, saying pay bill. Now, that Abure come to their camp. You think say me, I'm not gonna do that to Abure. I use Abure as a leverage, make it suffer so that I go push and come out corner, can't get the chairmanship. You think I'm not gonna do am? When me say, now me they collect the money, come make Abure come join us. Now we drag Abure come join us.
So which
Abure is
means
a deep mess now.
See, which means the Black Panther. So all this one where Peter will be Alex Otti, then they do with Party Tommy with Nena Diosman. So a papa, I mean, a papa no hear about that one. You know,
Papa, no, look, let us be very straight. Let us follow the law now. If a chairman die, who's supposed to take over?
Well,
vice chairman.
So no. Where you see the way I'm looking at it is that so they should have asked our papa, say, oh, you want to step into Abure's shoe. What of Nena Usman and the one where INEC recognize? Or you ask our papa, if not me, I go ask and say, okay, if you step into Abure's shoe, what if INEC call meeting of party leaders? You go.
Now, Papa go there now because Papa see the claim say as the vice chairman, now he's also be chairman, and if you want to go to the Supreme Court say everybody should follow the constitution of their party. Now, Papa come and say we want to follow the book now.
Okay,
let's go back to that time.
No, let me nuance it a little so that you understand. Abure be number one. He just wake up, dress. He want go INEC meeting as party leader. INEC walk her out. He come back. Twice they don't do him. So if our papa want to take over, so our papa attend where they walk out Abure. So what is the fate of our papa if in next meeting?
They're going to fight on themselves now.
That's why.
So if I'm a journalist,
that's why it will be interesting this next meeting because
very interesting.
A papa will show up.
Yes.
Nenadi Usman will show up. Don't you see the?
Then INEC go.
That is why I've been saying this.
INEC go select the one where go attend the meeting.
No. See, the onus lies in the leader of the party, and who is the leader of the party now that has position is Alex Otti. If I am Alex Otti, me na tell me I go do am. I mean I stubborn. I would use the DSS, arrest a papa, arrest those three people. I will put them into DSS. They go deal with them, eh? When they come outside there, then to talk say go hard them. Because then they commit a crime by saying they are the chairman of the party. Because the Supreme Court has stated it clear there, which gives the power to the leader of the house. And that is Alex Otti. Because he's the one that's a governor, and if you want to look at the whole thing, Alex Otti, everybody's gathering around Alex Otti. Alex Otti is making sure that the ship of Labour Party sails fine. The onus lies in his hands. If you make sure that there is no insubordination and there is nobody that is perpetrating himself as a chairman of the party, because substantially there has not been any Congress done by the House.
Anyway, the thing is that it's just that I wanted to laugh. We know that the case of Abure going.
No, it's good we laugh. I like the way you carry him. It's good like that.
make we take and do comic relief. So the case of Abure going for INEC meeting is finished. He can never step in there because INEC doesn't recognize it. They've walked him out twice. That is a public record. So that's why I'm saying where Abure dare to, he said where the thing where I say a novel called Where the Devil Dare. I've forgotten the author of that book. I read it one time. So where Abure went and was sacked, Susanna there Papa go saying they replace Abure. You know go work now. You see, back to business.
Sometimes you go ask your question. How you take pass law school, sef? All these people where they do say they be lawyer. How some of them take pass law school?
I don't
If you
understand.
ask me
Though,
now who I go
How we can take pass law school? How we can all of them pay their lecturer money. They don't pass any school.
Na true. Now which university Abure even attended? Julius Abure. He said na law. Where he studying law?
Oga CM, Oga Jonathan, all of us went to Nigerian university. We know how do they buy lecturer. How do they buy lecturer with money? These people where stand so they no fit pass law school exam. These people, if they put them there for only one seat, then they write and they no fit pass them. There must be a shortcut which they follow to pass that thing. The person like we can fit state any waiting we can know for law book.
If no be, you know, say sometimes
we can do exam for America, I may pass.
If no be say Wike took on Femi Falana, I for no. Wike say him be live bencher. But Falana say he never win one case in his life for court.
Can you imagine live bencher?
How now he can't become live bencher?
No, Falana, so and the thing, that thing is serious indictment too. You a live bencher.
No, they give a live bencher for River State now. And I know the way they give him.
You be live bencher, but nine Falana where the son said somebody who has it because if you the win case now there will be a record. He go there. He say nothing. Anyway, they say we can started at Obiakpo local government as the head of way to organize them. No, there I start now. Just like I swear tell Shomole.
Mona ask us which school we can go. Mona just answer the question. Which school may I tell now? Which school you go?
The one where they River State now in go now.
In a UST saying go. You say go UST, Abi?
I think so.
Now UST. River State University.
Or University of Port Harcourt self.
See, if we can go look at we can go UST, you go University of Port Harcourt, me I go University of Port Harcourt. We can pay himself through this thing. It just be like me and Dilo Malai now. Dilo Malai go come and say he be lawyer. All of them they come and say they get diploma for law. Go law school now.
And that Dino Malai and another comedian only say he don't there quiet. I don't know why
he don't run.
The way that they do be this. You see, Malai won't be say, in Nigeria, you can use your years of experience to get into the law department in Nigerian universities without you can be 50 years old, you can be 55. They use
they're not going to do jam. They're not going to do jam.
No jam. No, you use your combined, like let's say you have been a civil servant now, and you are say like level 12 or level 13, and you have a combined year experience of maybe 15 years or 18 years, and you want to go back to school to study law. You can apply to the university in Nigeria and then apply, to study law, to get a degree in law. And they go to classes in the evening. I know that they do it. They bastardize this thing during the military.
Or go on online classes.
During this military era, that was when they messed
we can go pass jam. We can
go there. All these military governors, all of them became lawyer overnight. They will be attending classes in the evening. They will pass them. They will not even attend class, and they will just pass them. They'll get, and then they'll go to law school, and then before you know, that's how.
Oga Jonathan, when we wrote jam, jam, it was in the 80s. Jam be like when they pass through hellfire for academics.
Yes,
you go sit down, read. I put my leg inside water.
No be they talk that time. Say one of my pain. I no go Uniben. And they talk and I think I don't say it here or one or two. I said, say I know fit. They say I know reach waiting they want. The thing pain me. Oh. I nearly died then. The thing pain me because most of the thing I like the location of the invasion. That is the first thing first. Despite being in, I like the location where he did.
No standard again. No standard again.
No standard
You see,
again.
When people like us post the jam, they score 260, 269.
If you not get cost where
you don't enter. I know enter. I'm telling you, I know see 269 score.
See,
I know enter.
I score 275. Port Harcourt be like Port Harcourt University be like stone.
Yeah.
I go for Uniben. I like Oga CM. I go for Uniben. Uniben refuse me.
Yes,
I don't know say my name dey for Port Harcourt for 275.
Yeah.
So I can't go Port Harcourt. Instead of Port Harcourt to give me my course, they can't use tribalism, can't put me for mathematics and statistics. I can't tell my father say I go take am. No problem. Now human being they do am. I go do am. Now so I get am. Then these people where they record themselves politicians, they say they go law school. These people fit pass jam. I fit bet money. Make them put Wike and me more sit down for jam now. Wike go fail 10 times.
You know,
why go school now?
Why Wike's own is particularly shocking to me is that the way the guy they behave sometimes, you go the one that say in get civil life. Anyway, that not saying get. They said what really happened was Wike when they come out, he was in charge of Abure, but this their motor market store, motor park. So from there, they can learn, and all the Agbero where they are Consabian, they carry am for head, say na go be chairman, so that the Roger, they bribe, all those market, all those illegal fees where they collect, we can go because na Agbero sometimes they like who go be chairman of a local government. Na Agberos they decide that because when you are a chairman, now you go they allow them to operate as they like. So now say we can operate as a senior Agbero. Then Amwechi needed him to do toggery for him. Now they elevate him, make it go, make it see now where he go help Amwechi. So Amwechi feels say because him be attack the way him they do, make him bring him close, he make him chief of staff. So as things happen now, they needed a minister for Abuja to make him to civilize him. They say may go become minister of state for education.
Yeah, make you go do mistake, go give a minister.
Minister of state, oh. Now minister of state, oh. I make
you say that the greatest mistake we do for a life with that.
Junior minister of state. We can junior minister of state. Now we say we can arrive. This in political journey now. It don't arrive.
Power now.
So when in there, he can't see say he was annoyed though. I'm actually been they tip them, made them remain for Abuja so that make it there, they worry them. We can say no. After that, they say Conda, say one River State. So you see,
I did hear, man. I don't forget me.
Yeah.
Okay,
anyway, you know this standard thing where we they talk about. That's why I'm always very even go to the extent of I'm angered when we're talking about this standard we don't fall for Nigeria. We
exactly
to get to you see all this northerner this quota thing. I'm still talking about back in the days. It's so you that's why
now we suffer quota now. Now we suffer quota now.
Was there and people like us, you see people's scoring high marks and they will not get in. We have to. At the end of the day, people like us, not only me, many people, we have to go through direct entry process. It's through A levels that we have to enter because we did jam at the beginning. We even with that high score, and then you go and do it, A levels, and then you even with that time A level when we use ABD, ABDCE, even with three Ds, you will get direct entry.
Not be A level, that our governor go to enter with 3 pass. I mean, a 3 pass go get. Where go?
Forget about what they are doing. Forget about what they are doing in Nigeria now. Nigeria.
They go far. On for north.
Yeah.
Yes, when I did for service, I some people use their relatives a jam result or WAEC result, just get admission, go school.
Now they take do now. All of them now they enter school now.
You see it happen now. For some parts of them, maybe don't even spread.
Somebody who study general studies and is a judge. He will eventually become a judge in Nigeria.
No be our former Chief Justice. Our former Chief Justice, no be Grand Card MB. Islamic law, 99 reads.
Nigeria
Was
don't start a womb.
Was he not here? I mean, when I remember when they said they were telling some judges in Nasarawa State, or is it Plateau, that either they present or magistrate, either they bring their law degree or they withdraw them from service.
All of them are low do.
So the problem they deep. The problem they deep.
See, somebody when no get law degree go sit as a judge. You will be lawyer. You will be lawyer. Go they argue case. They call him my lord.
You come in his presence. They bow down, my lord. The thing they funny.
Is they very funny now? Look, Nigeria, they don't spoil everything.
The thing though, like and that is why many of the judges they compromise. Yes, that point I see. Exactly. That point I forget about the issue of say the best some of them. Some of them had an issue in initial they're not even supposed to be there at all. So the people waiting for government they get all those, they get their dossier. So then these those things they intimidate them. That's why they do their bidding up and down. This one will be former Chief Justice now a Grand Card. Rise, enter Supreme Court. Even as you can even enter Supreme Court.
You know they asked them where in school started there. He said termite. No, I don't make conjecture in Nigeria watch. Termite. He said a termite eating certificate. He talk him termite. No. Tanko now, Muhammad Tanko. He talk him.
Tanko and then they take him. They accept him like that. And they accept him. It's terrible.
Which Tanko be that? You mean the former Chief Justice? Right?
Chief Justice.
Buhari get result before, not before. I sort of present one fake result.
You mean that one will be Sharia? That one will be Sharia trained lawyer.
Now talk now. Same be Grand Cardi.
Sharia. The one we
Tanko now. Islamic law. Integrated in Islamic law.
Nigeria don't suffer for education.
The thing don't spread everywhere. Now it don't spread everywhere into even our south as well. It don't spread everywhere. The education system needs complete overhaul.
Do you know? Okay, look at the professor where go jail for rigging an election for Abure. Ordinarily, both of them go now because they say the person where thief and the accomplice, person where hide the problem.
Yeah, the same crime they commit.
Exactly. You know, what did the bank on now say that particular offense happened for 2019 election, not between 2022 election, but now crime now be that man not supposed to be for that Senate again. That's supposed to be even where things they work well.
See, now because the country don't end, the republic don't end. That is why they can do anything. They can do anything because if a man commit crime, borrow 10 years ago, and they can't track and say if they can't conclude the investigation, say it was part of this crime. The crime is as fresh as today.
As you can think of, he's going.
Arrest him. He's going to the deepest part of jail. Simple.
Black Panther, you know, if not here, where we and you, they not see the person.
If don't die inside jail now.
He no go whether they call him to resign. He go also resign the person on trial as well.
Okay, it's just like a senator. The senator is a Democrat senator. You know what happened? The man, not be saying willingly do him. He thought it was used to it. So he saw he saw the lady from back. He was so excited because something happened. They now hug the lady from behind. This lady no talk for the next 15 years. He no talk. One day, just bring that case come up like this. And this person why they talk now, head of judicial committee for Senate. As he just bring her up, he say, because you know for here they fight each other well, like Nigeria too. He said this man during 1970 something, this man hugged me from behind. I didn't give consent to it. That was what do they call him? Sexual harassment. Oh boy, from president. Now Biden tell and say, Oga, you got to resign. The guy with like quota, he resigned. He did a press conference. He apologized so that they don't go court. After he apologized, the woman can't forgive him. He no come and go court. See the way they behave here? This is a crime where don't come 15 years ago. He came back, it was as fresh as ever. If you go court, now jail you see.
But do you know, the fact that the guy admitted to it, apologized, it does not remove his reputation. No. Rather, it showed that he's civilized. People will
That
say,
is
yes.
it. That is
See,
it.
that is because the more he said, oh yes, I didn't, then maybe I didn't mean it that way, but I did it, and I'm really sorry. I apologize. The fact that he
Not the
said it
sexual
that way,
harassment come out New York governor. Now sexual harassment come out amo. Nothing. Now sexual harassment come out that New York governor.
But in our own case, in our own case, but the education has gone to the dogs in Nigeria. Do you know before? Do you know, like one of my lecturers used to, Dr. Gulewe, the senior brother of former minister for works, Sheye Ogudi from Lagos State. When he used to teach us in the class, he said during their own time at University of Ibadan, he said as you come, they sit, the next person sitting by your right hand side, apart from the person might not be a Nigerian, is an American exchange student that came to spend 1 year in Nigeria as part of his program. The person sitting behind you might be from Britain. Another person, he said, when you come to the class, you just see different people. These are exchange students. Then they may tell you that this course, last semester it was taught, or last year, they said before you, now this lecturer they teach them, but now they've gotten an American visiting professor from one university is coming to teach this course for this semester. That is how it is. Every journal they publish in any part of the world, within that week, you go University of Ibadan library or your department, the journal they there. If you never there, then go there. You don't there, it's on the way coming. He said, then when you just finish as you are studying, for you to even come in, they know you're passed. And when you are coming in, when they release A-level result or JAMB result later, you will see people when they come in, you ask this person, what did you score? What did you score? That will tell you that nearly everybody in the same department scored almost similar. You know, go see JAMB. You say it's almost, because if they say now 275 be cut off, you go they see 275, 278, 275, 290, 22, everything just like that. You can never hear 212 in the same department where you take 275 enter. It can never. No, yes, it can never happen. You go see this list. He said that is when they and that will tell you, in those days, you now see all this when you come to study. Because you know exactly we are focused. You're only looking for time, say, make I finish, job go the wait, you go to do. So you don't have time for frivolities. Lecturers are there to teach you everything. But when they begin bring people that are not supposed, okay, like we are talking now, look at Wike went to university. Only God know what he go there do. He finish the law, he no even practice. All these people, they come out, they take control of the political life of the country, messing it up. So education has gone to the dogs. People don't know what they are doing. Anybody can study anything, come out, you doesn't know. There is a write exam, write exam, a judge, somebody will be a judge dispensing justice when you don't have a law degree. Until they tell you, say, look, then go withdraw na from service if you know read quick to get your law degree. Mind you, you should have gotten your law degree, practice as a barrister and solicitor for some number of years before you now write an exam that will bring you to the bench because you are at the bar. But this one, you don't date there before from as a judge or magistrate, you are now going to get a degree that should have qualified you for your job. Nigeria, you see, no wonder things are the way they are. To be honest, no wonder things are the way they are. You don't have a law degree yet. You want to progress. Later, you go make it to Supreme Court. And then you become a judge there. When you go, politicians, you give all manner of judgment. Ordinarily, the moment you jail somebody for electoral offense, the beneficiary should withdraw.
That is it.
That is it.
As simple as that.
It's as simple. The beneficiary, because that professor it's not because he did it for somebody for a fee. Now you found him guilty. Who benefited from that crime?
Okay, Dr. CM, based on this analysis that you've given, here is just a poser, a question. Now let's assume someone got a first degree and then went ahead, he got a master's, and in fact, a PhD. And during that period, it was discovered that his first degree was obtained through manipulation or falsehood or whatever, will the system say that the first degree will still hold now that he is now a PhD holder? How will
they will take all his degree? They will take all his
They will
degree
take
back.
all his degree now.
They will do what?
They will take all his degree because the first one that made him eligible for it to get the master's in the first place.
The foundation was 40. The foundation was 40, so he's going to go.
Even if Akpabio today is now the Senate president, they should take him off.
That's what I say. Yes, it's true.
That
is the way it's done because the moment they discover, is that not why? Let me paint this scenario. Some of you forgotten. In 2000, Sydney Olympics, they did their normal race 4x400 relay. America come first because of Marion Jones. Later, the lady confessed and everything with evidence how she has been a serial drug user to run. That year in the Sydney Olympics, America picked the gold. Jamaica, that's ladies, so second. Nigeria, I think Nigeria came third. Do you know that it was after 10 years or thereabout, 2000, when the Marian Jones National Olympic Committee withdrew the medals she won under that pretext of using drugs. They now have to go to Sydney, say because Marion Jones used drugs, they will stripe America of their gold medal. They took it from America #1 position. They moved Jamaica #2, moved Nigeria moved Jamaica #1, moved Nigeria #2, and then the people that said the fourth position, they never got anything. They gave them bronze. In other words, they want to rewrite that you can't benefit from a very crude system. That is what they're trying to tell you. That you can't benefit. Even if you look at the number of years, so it is not that the professor who rigged you in was jailed in 2025 and the election took place maybe 6 years ago. You, the beneficiary, must come and suffer because you benefited from a crime. Therefore, you go.
Yeah.
Ordinarily, you can't get that. But Nigeria, why we never reach the level to the do
CMC, and that one happened the same Olympics, 2000 Olympics in Sydney, 4x400 relay race. This man, what's his name? Michael Johnson. He was a superstar then. He left US to glory 4x400 meter. But one of them, I've forgotten the man's name, later tested positive to drugs. They later stripped America of that gold. Nigeria that came second. If you all can remember, there's one guy from Akwa Ibom, I've forgotten his name. Somebody quite young or so. He ran the last leg. He came from, I think, from 5th or 4th to take second. Nigeria was later given that gold. So Nigeria has a gold in that football. Yeah. So they took it from them. It is normal thing they do. Even in soccer, everything. It happens in many fields where their things are done very well. But our country, the people who are supposed to write the rule, who are supposed to set the standard, that they are equally involved. They have their own skeleton in their cupboard. So how are they going to do it? It's a terrible
Madam
thing.
Rita is here. Madam Rita just came.
Okay, let Madam Rita speak.
Yeah, thank you. I was just listening attentively, and Mr. Elvis, thank you very much. Oh, I really appreciate. I didn't know you guys were going to be still on at this time, and
that's true. I joined late too. Thank you.
Yes, clearly, I have missed a whole lot, and Dr. CM, I think today is your birthday. I remember last year
It's not today.
On the second.
On the 7th.
It's on the 7th, so it's coming. Okay, just like mine. So anyway, happy birthday. Just in case you might be on air and I'm not here, I'm just gonna wish you a happy birthday in advance. And yes, thank you, my lovely mommy diaspora. I love you so much, more than anybody. Mr. Elvis, you're just a great guy, man. Keep doing what you're doing, and thank you for being awake at this time. A man that never sleeps. I was reading something this morning. It was just like a little excerpt from somebody was writing like a story. It was on Facebook, and it just caught my eye. It was written by oh my goodness, what's his name? Benson Idonije. Yes, Benson Idonije, and he was talking about his relationship with Fela, and there was a picture captioned that he put out there. It was Fela hugging his elder brother, Dr. Beko. And then he said, this picture, he was in the house, Fela just came out of prison, and he was writing, and he just started the lyrics of, he was telling them what he wrote in prison. And the title of that album was Beast of No Nation. And I stopped there. When I just heard him say that word, beast of no nation. The word, I just started to, I said it 3 times to myself, beast of no nation, beast of no nation. And I remembered Black Panther when he keeps saying, Nigeria is not a nation.
Yes.
Beast of no nation. Oh my goodness. God bless that man wherever I am. I'm talking about Fela. God's rest his soul. That man was not just a musician, he was a prophet. And I guess maybe those incarceration made him kind of really look deep into things that were not, the general population of Nigeria was not really looking into. Beast of no nation. It means this is a man that understood the dynamics of the business empire called Nigeria. He understood that we were not a nation. He understood that it was just a mere geographical expression. He understood that Flora Shaw just called Nigeria that name and they were adopted it, but we were really not a nation, as Black Panther used to say. And then you now look at, okay, how is this no nation now, this business empire, who is ruling it? It's ruled by beasts. And what is a beast? A beast is described like it's an animal, usually 4-footed, that is dangerous and wild.
Yes.
And sometimes it's also, I heard that because I was checking it on dictionary, said beast can also use to describe as something that is difficult and unpleasant to deal with. So when I said beast of no nation, like, man, this guy was so intelligent. He had foresight. It's not just being a musician. He was just an all-rounder. He was a prophet. He was a teacher.
No, Mona Lisa, sorry. Fela was sent by his father, Reverend Kuti, to go and study medicine like Beko and Olikoye. Fela said when he come to UK, London, he couldn't understand, he couldn't withstand the sight of blood. He go do Trinity, go in London School of Music, go learn music. He went to school. Fela is educated. Fela went to
I know he's educated.
Madam Rita.
Yes.
Nigeria Watch played what happened to Fela, exactly what happened to VDM. Nigeria Watch played it.
Oh, wow.
Spoke here that something like that happened to him, where he was speaking the truth. He said, I will continue to speak the truth until you people go hear Pansa Pansa. That was why he played that music called Pansa Pansa. He go talk the truth, now go hear Pansa Pansa. Nigeria Watch played it here. He spoke.
Oh, really?
Spoke directly.
It's as if I watched it, but it's very profound. When I really look back and see what's really going on, it's like we are no longer a nation. In fact, were we really even a nation in the first place? We were not. I don't know what the topic is, but I think Mr. Elvis is talking about Abure, trying to describe
Abure and VDM. Just Abure and VDM. Yeah.
Honestly speaking, I really don't like talking about Abure because even the thought of him even speaking, and it irks me, it annoys me. I get very livid. So I really do not want to talk about him. But the fact that, this is somebody who is describing another great man, Alex Otti, as somebody who's a dwarf. So what? Even if he looks like a dwarf, so what? Do you want to start looking at his physical attributes? Listen, if Abure wants us in this Nigeria Watch, or even me, to just describe him physically in a very condescending way, I will do that with all pleasure. But I'm really not ready to give him attention because he doesn't even deserve my attention. So whatever Abure is doing, it shows a very weak man. When you see a man who has so much temper, it's a sign of weakness. When you see a man who's throwing tantrums, it's a sign of weakness. It's a sign of mental instability. And whatever Abure, that's what Abure is displaying. I'm not even going to say it with all due respect, because you're disrespecting a great man just because you're not a governor, you're a nobody. Yes, Abure is a nobody. I never trusted him from day one. Even the little respect that I was even trying to give him in 2023 election was as a result of, okay, Mr. Elvis, Peter Obi, was under the Labour Party, and we thought that he was a human being, then not knowing that he was also a beast that Fela was describing, working for the other side, working for his own personal greed. And the expedited way in which the accounts of Labour Party going that. It just shows that he's a poor man physically and he's a poor man mentally. There's somebody that wants to grab, thinking that the whole food will finish quick, so he grabs everything for himself. That's a poor man mentality. I was never, ever in tune with Abure, because I said it during the 23, even post-election. I said he doesn't even have
he's a very
enthusiasm.
poor man, the poorest man on earth. That's
He doesn't even have the enthusiasm of a leader. Mr. Elvis, I remember I said so. I didn't see it, but I said, you know what? With all due respect to him, as at that time, I said, okay, maybe it's the chairman of the party, but I don't see that enthusiasm as a party chairman with what Peter Obi went through. And this was post-election. Because we all know that if he was an enthusiastic leader.
Yes, I remember when you said it.
He was someone who was enthusiastic, and you see what Peter Obi was going through. Peter Obi didn't need to talk. As a leader of a party that somebody's representing, we need to see you out there, but he just sat there with that ridiculous hat he's wearing, looking like a puppet master. He was just sitting down there like, I wasn't feeling it. And my instincts were right.
Abure lost the chance to build.
He wasn't supposed to be chairman. There's some people that you would look at.
He was not supposed to be the chairman now. They have
Dr. CM, see, I'm sure you people have noticed it. There's some people that they don't have that leadership acumen with them. It's not there. You can't fight it. This Abure is fighting for that leadership. He doesn't have it. I saw it already. He doesn't have it. And so he's scrambling for it now, and he's now insulting people. He's stealing at the same time. And it's just like, it is my way or no way. That's a sick man right there. That's a sick man right there. So anyway, Abure, we will see the end of all this desperation of wanting to be chairman. Okay, we will see the end of it, because one thing is for sure, and I believe it so strongly: evil has an expiry date.
Yes.
Decadence has an expiry date.
Yes.
Intimidation has an expiry date. Yes. Especially evil has an expiry date. We are going to see the end of it. If this is what we consume as Abure, because it's already consumed by it now, by whatever greed or whatever he has signed up for, it's going to consume him. But me personally, I'm waiting for the end of the end result, because the end result must come. There's got to be a result of something. There's got to be. So that's what I'm going to say about that recalcitrant, ridiculous hat-wearing person called Abure. That's what I'm going to say about him. Now, the aspect of what VDM is going through, man, I don't know. Maybe perhaps, do I want to say we should do a regional thing or a state thing? If Vincent Ose, VDM, is from Edo State, perhaps all the Edo State youths, all the Edo State celebrities, all the people who he has helped, all the influencers he has helped or is connected to. I know he's close to, what's his name? Sheun Kuti. I'm yet to see Sheun Kuti say anything. I don't know if he has said anything. I don't know. I really don't, follow whether he is, but I'm expecting him to say something. Maybe people are doing things behind the scene. They feel they don't need to come out. But if you have to come out and you're an influencer, you have followers, this is the time to say, you know what? If this guy has done something bad, okay, just go to due process. But however, you can't just kidnap this man in broad daylight in the presence of his mother. His mother is already traumatized, and nothing better happened to that guy. So I urge all Edo youths, because he's an Edo man. I urge all, because charity begins as home, they say. I know everybody in Nigeria, including the north, the south, east, where everybody's like, he has haters, that's fine. It's good to have haters. It means that you're doing something right. But I am urging every Edo person, please, I know some of them already coming out now. Mr. Elvis, thank you so much. You're just wonderful, so I'm not going to go there. You're just on the right track. You're just aligned with what is really going on. Please, every Edo influencer, all those people that come over VDM, please come out now and start asking questions. Come out now and start speaking and start saying, release this guy with immediate effect. We are not begging. We are ordering them. Stop begging. Stop begging, my people. We are ordering them to release him now because they kidnapped him. I don't care if it's any security agency or EFCC or whatever it is that they call themselves, or even the Nigerian police force. I really don't care. He was kidnapped in a Gestapo style. It's the same thing they did to Nnamdi Kanu now. When they bundled him up and all that and brought him from Kenya. Kenya, the traitor. The government of Kenya is a traitor. They now brought him to Nigeria. The same thing that they do to this guy. That's what they do.
Mother Rita, consider this. I think maybe, I don't know whether you were here the day Nigeria Watch played a video of somebody coming to say they are telling VDM to apologize to Sultan within 48 hours. Did you clearly EFCC one moment clearly, okay. because I checked the function of EFCC. EFCC is for advanced free fraud and what is it called? To investigate. Clearly, this is beyond the arrest of VDM was just a power shoe. It's as simple as that. So I'm trying to say, when you say it should come out and as far as I know, or maybe I'm wrong, VDM never tendered any apology because in the war is just a free word. And then the Sultan calling to that social media should be sort of regulated or banned, is a terror, something. I think it was in that womb I see it. Now, this thing is happening to VDM. I'm trying to draw a connection that they have just used this thing, EFCC, as a cover to go and arrest that guy and torture him, something like that. That's just what I'm seeing. Because it's just a raw power play. This is not a case of VDM and advanced free fraud, which should have been the statutory function of EFCC. It is not. That's what I'm saying. So I want to know whether you remember that issue.
I remember Dr. CM.
Apology.
Yes, Mr. Dr. CM. VDM has many enemies. Number one enemy is the present Nigerian government. He has dealt with different parastatals, the Nigerian Police Force. He has dealt with NIDO. He has dealt with NIDO is the one that Abure Dabri is in charge of. He has dealt with the illiterate northern elites and the northern youths. He has dealt on so many. He has dealt on even so-called influencers who were selling fake products, who were swindling people's money in the name of their doing business. He has dealt with a lot of things. He has been through trials and tribulation. He has even been through betrayal. He has been through people who have, tried to use his past to make some sort of judgment against him so that, his credibility will be down. He has dealt with also. So apart from the issue of the Sultan of Sokoto issue, to me, that's not really an issue, but in the eyes of the ignorant, uneducated northerners who felt that was some sort of insult, everything is all encompassing. It's not just that Sultan issue. There's some celebrities that have come out. There's one compound idiot or compound fool. I'm sorry, Mr. Elvis. I'm so sorry I used that word, but it was just one guy. I don't even know his name, that was saying that he deserves it. I was like seriously, like he has been warning him that he deserves it. Okay, and then we now have some other people who were swindling people with fake bleaching cream, and their businesses went down, or people were not patronizing them anymore. Those will be happy. So he has enemies everywhere. It could be Sheikh Tinubu as well. It could be anybody. So, like you said, definitely is somebody who has some sort of power with, the government of Nigeria, with these agencies that have used this agency in collaboration with this bank. Is it GTB Bank?
GBT Bank, not GTB. Guarantee Theft Bank.
GTB. Yes.
Guarantee Theft, yes.
Guarantee Theft. So obviously in collaboration, and in fact, I don't even know who is the MD of in fact, we should pull out the name. I don't know if it's still this Ayeni man or somebody else. We should pull out the person. We should be calling the names of the chairman of the bank, the board of directors that we know, who is the manager of that branch.
I think it's the family of that man that contested for governor, Agbaje.
Jimmy Agbaje's brother.
Yes, Naim.
Okay, Agbaje family. Jimmy Agbaje, I don't know who. Please tell your brother. Jimmy Agbaje was going for governor of Lagos State at one time. Several times anyway. But please, Mr. Agbaje, chairman. In fact, I will go on my Instagram and look for him. Please, if you know that, it's not that if you know that your bank, the premises of the bank that you chair was where VDM was kidnapped, and it was planned, and they said that he was. They definitely they locked him in the door. Those swinging doors. They locked him in the door. So it's something that the bank was participating in it. the bank staff, all of you are in it, all of you. And nothing should happen to that guy. And I urge every Edo person, I don't care if you're from Edo North, Central, or South, every Edo person come out, because your brother has been kidnapped. Your brother that is be helping everybody and speaking, and is even proud of where he comes from. Your brother, please come out and speak something. Whatever it is that you believe in, go and pray on that thing, because nothing should happen to VDM. Nothing should happen to VDM. Mr. Agbaje, nothing should happen to VDM. Yes, Sheyi Tinubu, nothing should happen to VDM. The man from Bodilon, Mr. Tinubu, Remi Tinubu, nothing should happen to VDM. Who else again? All those celebrities that were cheating people with their money, all of you that were selling fake cream, and VDM exposed you. Nothing should happen to him, because all of you are in it. If anything, if one hair happened to him, all of you are in it. All of you participated in it. All of you who are happy that this is happening, anything happened to him, in fact, it is in your head. It is in your head. So I am praying that VDM will be released safe and sound. I pray they don't inject him with anything, because still we are dealing with very dark entities in Nigeria. See, dark. I don't know if there's another word after dark. That is what they are. These people, they don't just go on. You are dealing with dark entities, very dark. Both so-called celebrities, both the people that were voted for constituted authority, all of them are very dark.
And Rita, sorry to pause you a little bit.
No,
I just want to thank you. I just want to thank you for mentioning that part, because I never knew how I'm going to mention that part. I just call it biology. I just put biology name there, because that's the part that I am very skeptical that they will go and inject in, because that's the part that I am very afraid of. Because they did that to Kanu, where they injected him, he went down because they don't want him to struggle. And he said it himself that they injected him. So I don't want that thing to happen, because this VDM thing we are looking at, we don't know who is going to be next. And if this thing can cause an eruption in the country, that people are just looking very tiny, it can cause a lot of eruption, because VDM is a figure, it's a face of the struggle of an average Nigerian who is hungry on the street. Thank you, Nigeria. Thank you, Madam Rita.
You see, Madam Rita, yeah. Let me put my voice to this. Even if in the past, or for whatever it is worth, you don't believe in what VDM, the way he does his own social media, something, I want you to listen to this. Underage Nigerian girls were trafficked to either Ghana or Ivory Coast for sexual exploitation. When they got there, they were stranded. It took VDM to investigate it. He went there. The only thing that, short of bringing them, assuming he has a private car, say he has his own car, I mean, not he has a car anyway, not that, assuming he wants to say it's only one or two, he say, get into the car, let me drive you back to Nigeria. Short of bringing the girls with him, he has to raise public awareness, alarm that this is what happened. To the extent that he called out Allen Onyema, and Allen Onyema went and rescued it. So on that job alone, VDM, according to Forform Mania, I say VDM is a necessity in the society. I say this again. VDM, maybe you want to put it as a quotation. VDM is a necessity in the society. So for somebody to intervene, to go and intervene, that underage girls that were trafficked to Ivory Coast, I think it's Ivory Coast or Ghana, that they were brought back. If not for VDM, I wouldn't have known. So for that job alone, he deserves every Nigerian to rally around him. He deserves, and those girls they brought back, they're not Edo. So when you are saying Edo, I know why you are saying Edo, they should stand up and be counted. It's everybody. It's everybody really that should stand up. Because for
I agree with everybody, but there's a reason why. I'm sure you know why I mentioned Edo, because I am not tribal blind, I am not state blind. So this is one of our own, one of our brothers who has been kidnapped. We are not going to be quiet about it. So I'm urging everybody, all his big friends. What's the name of this guy? This music producer that gave him 100.
Abdul Karim is in a
No, not
Nigeria
this music producer. What's his name? Don Jazzy. Please, Don Jazzy, we need you to speak out now. Shehu Ikuguti, we need you to speak out. Yes, we need you to speak out. Who else again? I saw Abdul Karim has spoken out. We need more people to come out and speak. Please, even Davido is his friend. Davido, come out. You can't tell me that you did not hear what happened. Davido, please come out and speak. Yes, come out and speak.
He did that alone to save the life of those girls. Because of his intervention, he brought it to national attention, national
I am not. Yes, I am not even requesting anything from the Northern, because Northern people, anytime they struggle, they don't speak or anything. So if they want to come out, the families of those people who he has helped, even the ministry itself that he has helped and donated, they should come out and speak. They should come out and speak. The thing is this: when somebody is in trouble, that is when you test people's loyalty. When you are willing to sacrifice your job, your time, even your life for somebody by standing for the truth, that speaks a lot. All these people's names that I'm mentioning, the ones that have come out, we know they have come out. The ones that we know are supposed to come out, they haven't come out. That speaks a lot. Even if I know some of them have been working behind the scenes and choose not to come out on social media, that's okay. If you don't want to come out and make a speech or anything, people, or video, just make one line on your Twitter, your TikTok, your Facebook, your Instagram, or even if you have a YouTube channel, just put a one line out there. Free VDM now. Free VDM now. You can even put else. You can put else to it, because they want to dare us. They want to see how Nigeria. They'll probably be teasing him now. That look at you. Nobody's fighting for you. They fight for Nigerians. We no sense. They will be taunting him now. Definitely. Those dark entities.
Madam Rita, let me contribute to what
go ahead, my brother. Go ahead.
Oga CM said. Oga CM, let me put it deeper. VDM is one organization that single-handedly went to the commission that is handling child trafficking. Yeah. And the commission told him what they have been facing, NAFTID. And he offered and gave NAFTID 20 million naira to beef up their activities and the process in which they will retrieve children that have been locked down, other molestation. And also, he made Alex Onyema to contribute. And Alex Onyema said he's going to give one of his aircraft to go and pick them up in Ivory Coast and back. Thank you.
It's true. It's true. So that's why you see, even if all these things happen, does that not qualify VDM for national honor recognition? Let us even leave
Dr. TN.
No, this
somebody does not need this corrupt. In fact, I don't think he will even accept it. He would not. We don't need him to accept it. We don't even need any recognition.
No, I'm coming. Chinua Achebe was given.
They don't give Alex Onyema. They don't give Alex Onyema.
This one when they give their friends and their girlfriends, it's CFR, GCON. I beg, VDM is above that. I beg.
I'm playing the devil's advocate here. Let it be Nigeria announce it, VDM turn it down. It's okay. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let it be Nigeria in their own way. Say, oh, look at somebody from the private sector going all the way to West Africa to go and discover what the government should have done, and they alerted to us to it, to the extent that he made Alen Onyema to intervene or intercede and bring those people back, and then VDM contributed his own money to it. That is what they call patriotism. But you know, in Nigeria, most of these things they don't understand. So that alone wins, because when you do something for humanity without counting the gain, if at all the gain, rather even the cost, you don't even count it out of the gain, but you are doing it because you feel that should be done. That is when you give of yourself for the benefit of others. That's what they call patriotism. You give of yourself for the benefit. Somebody who rescued underage girls being trafficked. Do you know what it means? That is enough to bring him to national prominence. So all this nonsense they're trying to say because he stepped on powerful toes, allegedly, according to them, on one big man, Nigerian politician, maybe Wike, as Wike is, he can give order, EFCC, go and detain that man, they go. Maybe the other person go. So all this type of nonsense, that alone is what people should now sit back and say, look, this man deserves the type of, intervention that the society will say yes. Even if Some people don't want to intervene. Maybe some people want to intervene, say VDM, his blog. Just say that VDM helped to rescue our girls trapped in foreign country. He was the person. So that alone is enough. He's doing a job more than our 109 status put
Dr.
together.
CM, may I shock you something? VDM that I know on social media will never, ever, ever accept any sort of recognition from the federal government. He has said it time and time again. I can never be friends or near any politician. Besides, if you accept anything from this, like a recognition of some award from this corrupt administration, in fact, he has lost my vote. And he knows many people will not do. Say, oh, they've paid him. Oh, he's looking for GCON. So I don't think Very Darkman will accept anything from this administration because they are wicked and dark.
No, but Madam Rita, if the citation says that we want to acknowledge what VDM did by going out of his way to go and what is trafficked young ladies.
But they can put it on paper, but the VDM is not really interested. They can put it on paper there because they want to associate with something good. That's just the essence of it all. They really don't care about VDM.
No, to me, let Nigeria even say it. Let him turn it down. To be honest, because it shows that they really saw that this guy is important. It's okay. But VDM, people might say, no, you don't have to. It's okay. You don't have to take it. But at least they said, you can say, thank you, but not thank you, Nigeria. Thank you very much. You mentioned my name. Yes, I did it. I wasn't doing it for honor. I wasn't doing it for money. It's just my conscience. So I want others to emulate me if it's something good. It's okay, fine.
No, VDM, if it's anything at all, if it's anything of recognition like you mentioned, let it, if it comes out from a northern leader, or even the Arewa youths that he went across the border to save their daughters and their son, then I will hear words. But if it's coming from the man from Bodilon's administration, forget it. That one, in fact, I would say VDM, you're a fake guy. I don't think you even, if it's coming from the chief of the village of where those young girls are rescued from, whether they're from the north or the south or east or west, if it's coming from their chief or where they come from and say, okay, I will say yes, because they recognize that this man saved our daughters, this man saved our sons, then it's something that is commendable. That's the way I see it personally. And Mr. Elvis, I think Black Panther is behind stage. I don't know what happened. Maybe he was locked out. Yeah, maybe the next person should speak, Mr. Ondibisi or Mr. Jonathan.
Okay, it's like, well, VDM, that is Nigeria, but may something not happen to him. Because it's just pure vendetta or maybe raw power show. Make we deal with him, make we show him he owns on too much. Every time just they run him out. That is Nigeria. They've forgotten that this is a person that rescued young girls that is trapped. They don't know what that one means. It's okay, Jonathan.
So you see, on the issue of award, if they try to give VDM award, they go enter more trouble. VDM are like transformer where we say, if you go put wrong wire, it go explode. So VDM has already stated it now. He's never a friend to the politicians. If they are doing anything good, he will say it. Like what he said about Wike. If you look at Wike and VDM, Wike never make one statement because Wike is using him to even know the area which is lacking. Sometimes when he go bring Wike matter up, he go laugh. He go say, "Oga Wike, see road where you say you do." He go show him for air. Wike go do him. The next week, you don't see Wike go do him. So I think some smart politicians might be using him to know their loophole. Why the gullible beasts? They will always try to bring an award to corner him, but he's going to refuse it because person like him, he has already stated why he's doing this issue. And he said, no matter what they do, he made a confession online, he said, except they take his life. That what he's doing, he will continue to do it because he wants this country to be better for us all. He knows this country is a great country. If he wanted to travel out of the country, he would have done it. That's why he went to China to assist the youth and to make sure that the youths are not being, taken advantage of. And he told them this and this, and he has started helping most of the youth. helping them to do trade in China, and even to ensure that that guy has done something. That's why I say VDM is a face of an average Nigerians who is on the street, who cannot find food to eat, who cannot find a home to lay his head on. That is who he is. That is why people like that, they will have a lot of enemies. Just like Gani Fahimi. Gani Fahimi refused even the SAN. He refused it until they begged him before he received SAN. They begged him now. He refused several times until they begged him. Now people like Gani, Falano and Kuna, they begged him when he received him. He never wanted it because he said that place is corrupt. It's corrupt organization. That they don't do it by merit. They do it by quota system. So that was why they gave him SAN. That is, they gave him advocate of the people. So the people gave him an award now.
I think we should wait. Yeah, okay, you can conclude. I just want to say.
So I want to say here that VDM is not ordinary, because we've seen a lot of people that have come tonight, people like Gani, that fought to the last breath. People were still against them. Gani he wasn't ashamed. But VDM has taken it to another level, whereby he has the youth, because he now took the youth as his constituency. And the youth have seen it black and white. And the way he's trying to, person giving a selfless service, even part of the police are his friends. Even part of the FCC, some of them are his friends. They don't like what is going on. He said, look, I get information from all these people. I didn't set them there, but they are giving it to me because they knew that this guy is speaking the truth. So this man, everybody should gather around him, so that I know they are not going to, because already information gotten to us here is that he's okay, only that they don't want anybody. They want to isolate him. That is what they want to do. But I pray there's no what they did to Kanu, they don't do it to him, because the government might have an eruption that they cannot contain in the history of Nigeria. I just beg them.
I want to align with your position earlier that this is just vendetta. They just want to, as they always say, just to deal with him. That's what I can say for now, because then until Monday, because whether they like it or not, it's not optional. There's no game they can play on it, nothing. The VDM must appear in court. It must appear in court Monday. If they want to stretch it by Tuesday morning, by Tuesday, VDM must appear in court. And, talking about SAN, it is during Tinubu's government now. I never knew that the rates, the level of the standard of our SAN, so-called SAN in Nigeria. I never knew that it's so poor. It's so poor. Did you see those that are coming out on TV because they want to defend Tinubu? They just continue bringing. When I listen to some of them, it's not that some of them like from one deep village or where, if you even see the way they speak, I never knew. I used to think that SAN is this, high-ranking, well-respected, well-educated, well-enlightening, as they will call it in the law palace, well-learned. But if you see the types of SAN, I didn't know that standard has been so bastardized, so low.
Mr. Jonathan, Dele Farotimi in his last book that went viral, and everything he told us about how many of them got their SAN. Why do you think he resigned? He doesn't even want to be an SAN because it's all mediocrity. Dele Farotimi has told us already. It's all rubbish. The SAN you see now, many of them that come out now, they all come out on mark register. Like I came out. Look at the issue with Afe Babalola now. Look at the SANs that came out. The ones that came to mark register. The ones they know how they got their SAN through Afe Babalola. They know how they got it. So don't expect any SAN now to come out to be talking like all is good, or they're learned, or which learned my foot. Learned Guinea.
Sheung brought one just 3 days ago. This video is still fresh, about 3-4 days ago, max. One SAN. I said, This one was just, you know, that kind of buka, what did they call it?
Bookworm.
Buka, you know where you go eat food now? They call them buka.
Buka, Mama Put.
Mama cook.
Joint. Now joint now. They call them joint.
Mama cook English. This man, like,
they call them joint.
Like joint English. This man was like, I said, wow. I never knew that is that bad. Is that bad? What they call it?
Oga Jonathan, if you go to Ekiti State, that's where I serve. If you see SAN where they get there, there plenty, but if you see their English, you go run. You don't go believe. They're full there now. Go north, they're full.
So bad.
You know, when people like former Attorney General Malami become SAN, sure you know under Buhari. No, SAN, Madam Malami, where you sit. He says, you know, the thing is that Wike is a live bencher. Consider that on a law. It be like saying alone, I they bastardize more than any other profession in Nigeria.
I beg we can talk on VDM small. I beg see when you're done.
Okay, you can continue.
Okay. I just hope that the government is not playing with fire, because it's like VDM is their last target to shut down people from talking against them, but they know that it cannot work. So they have to present the man in court, like Mr. Jonathan said. And secondly, I don't know when EFCC became an agency that is going after people who they claim. I had one story that they said they are charging for cyber stalking. So when did the EFCC become a cyber stalking agency? Are they the police? I thought their own is fully and has to do with financial and economic crimes. So you see, they have all become lackeys of the government, and people who work there, many of them are young people, youths who are facing their own hard times in their family settings, and this guy is fighting for them. I don't know when they will realize that these people are just using them to run errands that will not be favorable to them. And it's the staff who I know they will say, oh, I can't, but in law, normally you have the right to disobey unlawful order. Some of us in the service, if there's some things that your boss may say, do this way, we'll say, okay, this is not the way it's done. He wants to say, do it. So of course, we'll go and bring our civil service rule and read the rules to him. As we are not going to do it, you can report me to your superior and we will follow it up. They will just calm down. Sometimes they will just go to the superior and say, will say, oh, he's right to do it the right way. But I don't know how they do it now. So all they're trying to do is to shut the guy down and use it as a pointer to shut others down. They have tried it in the past. It didn't work. I don't think it will work again. But I just pray that the guy is allowed access to his lawyers so that he will properly briefed. He will brief his lawyers and then the case can go on. They can bring him to court, yes. But I don't think they're going to go anywhere with the case. Hopefully he's going to get bail. Except they will now pack up all kinds of charges as they normally do. They will pick up, you know, when you go to police station, sometimes you see where they start writing crime. We charge you for wandering. We charge you for picking up something that is not yours on the street and all that, when many crimes have been committed somewhere else. So I hope they will realize this and allow this country to calm down a little. The government are the people who are hitting up the fire. They are the people hitting up the fire in the country more and more. They have so much to do again to combat crime. They will not go there. I heard the president's voice in Katsina where he was talking to the troops. If you see the way he was talking, you will just say this man is not. This is not the way it is. You just be ashamed.
At least now, Tinubu now talk. We say making come out.
See, like I said when I was delivering my stuff, I said one thing that it was somebody that I had this because I didn't understand the game they are playing, so I have to make a call because the thing is confusing to me. So, like I said, I got a direction. This is what is going on. That look, they are using it to curtail him. Because if you look at the case, if you see the case in court, look, you just use your simple analogy, simple mind to picture the case in court. They have no case, neither do they have jurisdiction on that thing. That was why I said I spoke to Deji. that the judge has that power to give an unlawful document to EFCC, the magistrate, to give an unlawful document to EFCC to go and do an unlawful act.
Unlawful warrant.
So those are the questions. Can they petition the magistrate for giving that unlawful power to EFCC? Because that is not their jurisdiction.
The magistrates that we have in Nigeria, Black Panther,
I was trying to
magistrates.
No, Madarita, no, I know. I was trying to see if they can report that man so that the case can be in their they call it, there's a committee that handle magistrates.
NJC, committee of
it can
NJC.
be there because there's one judge now, one judge now, they suspended in Nigeria, and I read about it. So, and that one is a corrupt judge. The suspending of recent, it's online. You can go and read about it.
No, I'm sure they will have that in his notes. But they want to first of all to get our man out first. That's the most important thing.
I know he's going to get it out, but they should put forward that petition because this thing is going on. They are picking money to give an unlawful order. They are taking money.
Black Panther is like what we have been saying earlier. Now, many of the judges, they have been compromised from the beginning. Some of them didn't qualify as judges. They got in there with fake papers and they didn't even do well and others. So they are those that are with those who are giving them orders. So if they refuse to show you, oh, you know you're not supposed to be here, and others will deal with it. They will carry out their orders. That's the problem. How does Wike always take cases against some of his enemies to a particular group of judges every time in FCT? Because those are the ones that are doing his bidding for him. The society the country is completely gone. The judiciary is the rot in the judiciary is so much, is so deep. So deep.
It's very deep. It's very deep.
All those they are forebearers like Justice Oputa and Justice Akpata and others. They will be crying if they can see what is going on now.
I don't know if people can go and search. People go and search. They just suspended one judge now. They just suspended because that's just very popular.
I read this. It's not only one.
Yeah.
One was
sometimes we don't know what to close until you lose it.
Oh yes, I think Majawat is talking. I think they want
to round up in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. We need to round up.
Nigeria, I want to say thank you for giving us the extension. I'm joining this late, and thank you. I just saw that the stream was posted. I've been very busy already, so I enjoy. I usually listen, but I can't have the time, even on my program. But today the work is a little bit less, so I came into my car to talk. So I thank you so much. I'm following. May God continue to bless you and keep you safe.
All right, Madarita, it's good to have you on the show. I listened to your submission just now. You were asking if Shehu Kuti have commented on this VDM stuff. Yes, he did. I just posted the video now on Nigeria Watch. Many other people reacted, including Shehu urged Nigerians, not just the Rattel, Nigerians to stand up and engage the street rather than feeling sympathy from their bedroom. You know, so his submission was wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah. Madarita, who you were talking about then was Don Jazzy, the man who gave him some money that time. It's Don Jazzy.
Yes,
the celebrity you're talking about.
Yes, Mr. Elvis, thank you so much. Sorry, Mr. Ndubisi, I'm just going to give my submission. We have 5 minutes. Thank you so much, Mr. Elvis. God bless you. And keep doing what you're doing. And I support you. And I'm very, very proud of you with everything that you're doing. And also everybody, my lovely mommy, I love you. Thank you for staying up to this time. Mr. Elvis, I'm just going to be praying for you because I don't know where you get your strength from, or you're just a great guy. And I know that the Lord will continue to bless you and your household in the mighty name of Yeshua. Thank you.
Amen. Thank you, Rita. I'm grateful. Thank you so much. All right.
Odion Elvis.
1 minute.
I want to thank you. I want to thank you for doing a service to your father's land, your forefathers' land. It is your jurisdiction. It is your constituency, and many are like you, but they don't have that zeal to contribute. I want to thank you for making yourself available and yielding to the voice of truth, because it takes ones to listen to truth And it takes one to yield himself so that truth can take over you and you can now start speaking truth and defending the defenseless. I want to thank you for bringing yourself low to advocate for those that cannot speak and giving us this channel. May God continue to uplift this channel so that many will hear the voice and come to realization that they themselves need to start speaking the truth. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Niger Watch. What this channel? Yes, thank you. I'm not the. It's like sometimes when I say something here, people might think say I'm a co-owner or maybe I owner. What this channel is, in my opinion, is a place where you come with your common sense. Everything is open to interrogation. Bring your logic to justify anything. When we say release VDM, like others are shouting, not just because we have a personal issue to deal with, personal favor, but we felt somebody like me, a man who left the comfort of his house to travel to West African countries, saw Nigerian girls in chains and had to liberate them. There's no patriotism more than that. Somebody, I didn't know, nobody knew they trafficked some girls. VDM went there, saw them, raised the alarm to the extent that even called out Abike Dabiri, who denied before, and then they drag it. Allen Onyema came in, they rescued them, all down to VDM. Like Black Panther made me to know, he went to NATIP, this agency that's supposed to there against us, even gave them money. What else do you want? So this is only in Nigeria what you learn this type of thing. If you are listening to all this mainstream media, some of them are bought over. So that is what we stand for here. And nobody should come here and devalue, help to bring down the quality or the debate we host here. We host enlightened, intelligent, logical. When you present something, you present facts. If you don't present facts, somebody will counter you. If he didn't counter you today, tomorrow, then you must learn. So that is why we are here. We are free spirit. Nobody gags me to say what I want to say. My face is already here. So Niger Watch is a credit. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Let me just say this, please. Mr. Elvis, please let me also add my little voice here. I know I said earlier in my first submission that some people are taking advantage, saying share this video when they are talking about VDM. Not to Niger Watch. You earn it. Niger Watch earn it. If you can say shared, you earn it, because this is not, you are not only on VDM. Niger Watch is not just only on this matter. Consistency on the day, you earn it. You can say it. Yes, I will share, I do from time to time, and not all those that are taking advantage. A total exemption to Niger Watch and other similar platforms that are consistent on Nigeria matter. I just want to, put that out there. You earn it, because we know when you say share it, we know it's going far for the right reasons, not for those that are opportunists taking advantage. I just want to say that, put that clarity or clarification out. Thank you once again.
Okay, Elvis, let me just add this one for 1 minute, please. Let me conclude with this. I want to commend you so much. You are a moral compass, a standout moral compass for Nigerians, particularly young people. And you usually say this word that you pray that Nigeria will get better in your lifetime. I share your belief, and I have that faith that the efforts you are putting to see a better Nigeria, not just for yourself, but for every suffering Nigeria, particularly suffering Nigeria, God will surely listen and make it to come to pass. The way he's going to do it, I don't know, but I have that faith that he's hearing your cry, he's hearing the cry of others, and continue to use your platform to project good as you are doing. Everybody's watching you, listening to you worldwide. You will not know, but you are being held in high esteem. Keep it up. God is with you, and by God's grace, Nigeria will get better. Thank you.
It's true. That's why I say somebody should not come and devalue, bring down the quality or the standard we want to maintain here. So nobody coming to give suggestion. Please know the standard we want to reach. Thank you.
Okay. Everybody have given their submission. Una do well and God will bless you now. Yes, it's a collective effort here. We all are doing the job together. The only difference between you and I is just say, okay, now get the platform. Even the word get the platform sometimes is even the sublet. We sublet from the owner, the main owners. So whatever you make from YouTube, for example, the main owner collect their 30% from your head and they give you rules, terms and conditions that you must follow. It's just like renting a house. Landlord don't talk and say, now only 3 people will stay for this house. Now I go stay. You don't tell you say, if you park more than 2 cars, then now you go follow. So what I'm trying to say is that we all are literally the same. Without not putting voices together, your voice will never go far. Even people who like and share our videos, we beg them every day to do this for us, because if they fail to do it, our voices won't go far. So it's a collective effort. I just want to urge every one of us, let's just continue to do what we're doing. I don't see anything wrong with what we're doing. Normally, not today, this life now, not today. People fall and die every day. We are praying for good life, good health and long life. But the time that you have here on earth, what are you using it for? That's what I ask people all the time. And I've been asking this question for so long, even before I started my media. For those of you that know me very well, before I started my media, I have about 12 years experience now doing what I'm doing here today. Some of you might think that how come you did not go professionally and all that. I don't want to, because I don't want to be capped. I explained that so many times. I think I've grown past a level of where I'll be working with anything and I'll be capped in what you can say and what you cannot say. I don't need that. It doesn't mean I'm better than anyone and you're not better than me. But what we are doing here is that one thing that for some of you that are still looking down on social media, I want to reiterate again. Social media have taken over everything in this world, in case you are not aware. AI don't come out now. Some of us are just there. Yeah, not be AI, not be AI, not be AI. Don't worry, until they don't use AI, cash your mama, cash your papa. There you go, no say AI, not be waiting, you go look down on. Like social media don't cash our children, cash all of them finish, cash everybody finish. So that's how it is. In case you are not aware, the only platform or the only thing now that the Nigerian government are scared of is social media, not you. Not you. They know you are hiding behind social media, so they don't have any choice than to respect you sometimes when they're doing what they're doing, because they know when you go to social media, there's a problem. So for those belittling social media and all that, I don't know. Just imagine they arrested Very Dark Man for the past 24 hours. Look how circulated it is. If not during the time when we need to go back NTA, ITV, make the airports post this video, make they release Very Dark Man. You just say they go post that. They're not go post now. They'll call, they ask you a question. Okay, this is the amount you need to pay. By the way, what's the content of your video? Play it. Let's listen. If they come here now, they say Nigerian government are satanic. Go say no, we are not taking this video. Next video. Now say, okay, all GT Bank, we must close our account. We say no, we are not taking this video. Next video, they will properly scrutinize your videos and selectively choose the one they want to put on air. But look now, God have blessed the world in this area of postmodernism where you cannot speak. Somebody in America is hearing your voice. All of us on the panel right now, I can say we're in a different country. Now, only two live in the same country, Madam Rita and Mr. Jonathan. America is Black Panther is in America. DBZ is in America, yes, as well. Me and Black Augustine were in UK, but me in Nigeria. So you see, different country. If you have to check on the people right now in the comment section, different countries are watching us right now. That is the power of postmodernism and social media. So when you are still part of the people that are backward, thinking that, okay, let me address people where you they talk for social media. Okay, those people where you they talk for social, you know that you are still backward. You're backward. Check me. Tell me any extreme. I use the word extreme. Any extreme professional channel or platform that is not on YouTube today? Mention one. Any extreme that you know that is the #1 news outlet in the world that is not on YouTube. Mention one. You can't find one. Because between you and I, the one I think is #1 is CNN, right? If I'm not mistaken. If you agree with me, CNN is #1 news outlet in the world, or the most respected news outlet in the world, is on YouTube. Al Jazeera is on YouTube. BBC is on YouTube. ITV is on YouTube. I'm even talking about internationally now, not even locally or nationally, our own part. I'm not even talking about the Rise channels.
They are competing with local media now.
Exactly. They are competing with local medias and all that. Do you know that, for example, Arise was trending? Arise cannot get what's trending without the help of people like us and many other Nigerians on social media. Where are you going to get what's trending from? Where? He picked everybody's video, and pick everybody's comment, bring and talk about it. So if you are still part of the people that think that, oh, those people, yeah, they talk, are you okay? As we are speaking right now, the voices of concerned Nigerians for the past 24 hours are echoing, are vibrating everywhere, all over the world. Very dark man. Are vibrating heavily. Free, very dark man. You know what that means? So let's embrace the trend of postmodernism and social media. We are collectively doing all this together. And I want to urge more to put in their effort to embrace this lifestyle that we all have dedicated, consecrated ourselves to do or doing. Do it. Open a platform. If you don't like us here, it's not compulsory you must like us. We have said it so many times. You open a platform. Even though you don't like me, if I see you do a good video that is meaningful, that I want it to go viral, I will play it here. Me, I'm not interested. If you don't like me, I like you. I don't have any issue with that. I might get time to do better things. They say that person not like, I not like it. No. Just do video. If you don't want to send that to me because you don't like me, send that through my area where say if I walk, someone go see him, I will pick it. Or my boys will pick it. They'll send it to me. Do you know how many videos my boys send to me every blessed day? Do you know how many videos my consigns Nigerian family send to me every blessed day? Do you know how many videos that people that don't even Nigerian family, they already know what we do. They still forward to us. So you can do the same. Send it through them. If you don't like, we will promote you. Now your voice we need. So it's a collective effort, my people. I've said this so many times. Nobody on earth, absolutely no one on earth that can count their blessings today without not mentioning the fellow human being support. How? Who be the person? How you take the? You be Jesus Christ. So Nigerian Watch is big today is by the support of every one of you that have always been there, both the one that came in or the one that have left. All of them played positive impact on this platform. The one where invest command, I'm not going to ever enter that platform again. Before you invest command, you played a positive impact here. Now something can't come as my Oga talk and just Oga CM. Maybe you talk something for a year, we oppose you. We say we don't want time, say you don't tell truth. You your verse say, I know the enter there. No, yes, but it's okay. You have right to verse, but I want to let you know that you play positive impact on this platform. So let's continue to speak truth to power, my people. That mindset of I dey fear, I don't want to make something happen to you. I don't want listen, man. We don't pass all those levels. Do you know how many people losing their lives every day? Statistically, if you check the people that are losing their lives every day, many of them got the opportunity to speak. They don't speak because they were scared. Now they don't buy. Right? Just speak truth to power. As long as you don't use your platform to incite violence, you don't use your platform to lie against anybody, then why can't you speak truth to power? What's wrong with you speaking truth to power? We practice professionalism here. apart from we have a degree in what we do, we practice the highest level of professionalism here. Even though, for example, very dark man come out now, say EFCC arrest me. If we want to present it here, we still normally use very dark man just informed us now that allegedly EFCC arrest him. You see, even though we are hearing from the horse's mouth, the highest. Are you aware today that I'm the person personally that told very dark man to be using the word allegedly? Personally, I not send somebody. I tell them by myself. During the time of Femi Falana, where they use the way they talk, they use those. From that day, they miss them again. So sometimes I'd like people. I want to thank every one of you on this platform and those of you on the comment section. Those of you that have always acknowledged and recognized our efforts. Thank you. Because sometimes when you see people give us our credit like this, I don't know how far this can go. It put a smile on my face. It gives me the strength to do more. It gives me the enthusiasm to embrace truth. Yes, just say it. Waiting, my people, you talk for this screen just now. If pass, you give me 10,000 pounds super chat. You don't know. Yes, of course. What about if they give me the money, they talk to me. They just say, Mona, leave her like that. Mona, leave her like that. You will make mistake upon mistake upon mistake. Feedback will push you far. Evil criticism will push you far. Some people hate you, they criticize you, not knowing that they are opening more doors for you to triumph. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. I appreciate you all. Thanks for coming in, Oga CM, Mr. Jonathan, Black Panther, Madarita, Oga Idubisi. God bless you all. I want to appreciate those of you that supported the platform today. I think it's 2 years. Once again, Don Anthony, thank you very much. I appreciate you. And my people right on the comment section, thank you very much, Mother of all Mommy Diaspora. I appreciate you, Mommy, for all that you do every blessed day. Abu Azi, I appreciate you too. Thank you very much for your selfless service. I'm very, very grateful. Timmy DB, I can see right there. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Who is right there quickly? Peggy Madi, thank you very much, ma. I appreciate you. Love Maduka, thank you, ma. I appreciate you. Thank you, my wonderful people right there. Thank you, Debsy. Thank you so much. God bless you. I appreciate every one of you right there. Thank you. Oga CM commented something will make me laugh since one of the talk, but I was preparing a video that I uploaded. Make I put on for screen. Oga CM carry write this thing like this. Oga CM says GTB, Guaranteed Theft Bank. Hey, my God. Oga CM, you two do this one, Sha? Hey, good.
Now when the guy begin to GBT bank.
Right. Like I laugh tire. So I be guaranteed theft bank. I've been not seeing for this angle before.
Not the trust. That bank.
That name GBT Bank now, just like GBT. GBT Bank.
GBT Bank. They mess them up now. The guy.
Wow.
I don't know why Nigerian banks are like that. How can they look at the mess?
Anyway, we thank God for everything. I appreciate you all right there, my people. God bless you all. Thanks for your support. And those of you that called into the show today, and Deborah, we are very, very grateful for your consistency, calling to the show all the time, alongside with many others. Now, God will bless you. Now, Oga Alabo, we missed your call, but tomorrow is another day. We'll take it from there. My people, allow me to end the show right now. It's been a very, very long day. So let's continue again. Fingers crossed. Later on, I can't say tomorrow because we're already tomorrow here. Let's continue from where we stop. My people, have a good night and bye for now.
Come ibe yelu la megba atuma e pijo cycle ndaba nyo wote monem abama ndaba bosolo e bokdapa ndaba nyo baba tijo blow watch you be cross. No. I was a tell a banya. That yet the cross were Machan Daba. Check out cross of West Africa, Daba. General important. No. Two so called glass dealer, Daba. Mike merchandise, electronics dealer. Traditional Prime Minister. Very contractor, Ajay contractor, Mushimano.